Ciao! Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. What an amazing show we have got for you. Yes, it is a launch date. It is something brand new. It's a brand new Crafters TV launch. Now, I am not here on my own, and I was going to show you, but Sara, she's pretty excited, I'm not going to lie. Sara, what are we looking at today?
Come and have a look at it. Come and have a look at it. Instead of me telling you, you've got to see it, right? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to let you get up close so that you can really appreciate it in all its glory. Ready? 1, 2. This is the one that I made for Simon. Come and have a little look. That I made for Simon on Father's Day. And can you see, I did loads of little pictures of the kids and their dad and made these cutie little cubes. And then all of them, and look, this one has been out and round all the grandparents and all the friends and everything. Watch, I'll show you it again. You just flatten all the cubes. You pop it back in its box. You scoop all your confetti up and put all the confetti back in so you can really annoy Simon over and over and over again with it. Trust me, we did in our house for weeks, and then we had the benefit of him not having a clue what was going to happen. The kids were all excited to know what we were going to do, and we opened it and it literally pops out right. Oh, there's the last one. Pops out right in front of you, and I know you're watching and I know you're thinking, oh, but that's so complicated. I'm never going to be able to do that. Come on, guys. This is Crafter's Companion. We have made it super simple. We've got all the dies you need to do, all the clever cutting out, even to make the box. And then if you want to go whole hog, we've got loads to decorate it with. And I'm going to teach you step by step over the course of the show. So do not go anywhere.
Absolutely. Now, I know some of you may have got your hands on this already when it's on over on HSN. I reckon some of you out there as well, maybe you've got this, but haven't yet cracked it open and made something. This is the show for you. You're going to be able to craft along with us. It's also your first opportunity to get it here on Crafters TV. Now, there's a few different ways of getting hold of this. So, what you've got is the smaller collection I'm going to show you first. So this here, this makes the concept for you. So it makes the cubes that go inside the box. It makes the box itself, some of the decorations for you, and also you can cut things like the confetti as well. So this would be a great starting point. Or what you can do, £34, $44 there. What you can also do, and I know it has been really busy already, is go for the big collection. Because what the big collection offers you is 293 elements. So yes, you're going to get the concept part of this collection, but you're going to get so many adorable stamps and dies which are going to really elevate your confetti boxes up to the next level. You're going to be able to make such a wide variety of them. These stamps and dies you're going to find will work beautifully in your crafty stash on their own. There's 6 extra stamp and die sets in here for you. £110 if you're in the UK, $130 if you are in the US. Now, if you want to, maybe go for the cube and box die collection and then add a couple of the stamps and dies in. Absolutely, you can. If you're spending over £40 or $40 on any of the individuals, you'll get a 15% saving. So that one there is your cube on its own, if you want to go for the cube on its own.
What I will tell you as well, Joe, so that is the cube die, but it includes a stencil to make the box. Oh. So if you are really on a small budget and you want to do this the cheapest way possible, this is the one to go for. The one that you need the die for is the cube. And then the stencil comes included with that kit to make the slider box. If you're going to do a lot of these, which trust me you are, then you want to go for the slider box as an extra die. But that is literally a just wanting to dip my toe in the water type price.
Awesome. So there is something for every single price point in the show. Now, what a lot of you will be doing though, I know, is going for the cube and box dies together and then maybe adding in a couple of extra of the stamps and dies for you. So if you want to make birthday themed ones, this is the one for you. So this is your birthday greetings, 36-piece set there for you. There's lots of them. You've got love and marriage, maybe there's weddings, maybe Valentine's Day is what you're thinking about. This set's going to get you covered for all of those different occasions. Maybe there's going to be a load of milestone birthdays coming up in the next year or two.
Have to have that one. Have to have that one.
Got to.
Trust me, that's the one you're going to use loads.
$14.99, $16.99 if you want to go for that one. If you want to create anniversary ones, then we've got you covered there as well. $14.99 or $16.99 for the anniversary stamp and die set. Remember, you can use them with your confetti boxes. You can use them away from your confetti boxes equally as well. We've also got a really fabulous one, many congratulations, which is a real sort of generic one, which is always good. And then also one more for you, we've also got just to say $14.99 or $16.99 if you want to grab hold of that. The most popular item far away at the moment is the largest collection, where you're going to get the confetti box and you're going to get the confetti cube. You're also going to get all of the stamps and dies in there as well. You've got a great saving on that bundle too, $29.91 or $35.91. Remember, you can use your Club Inspired discount on that as well, which is fabulous. And also, everyone will get free postage and packaging and free shipping and handling on that as well. That's far and away the busiest. What I would love to know is, how many of you out there have got these and made them? I've got one over here as well. Do you want to see this one? Just over here. Let me show you this. Because you will not tire of doing this, I promise you. You'll give it to people and they'll start popping it. They'll woohoo! They'll start putting it back together and just continually doing it again. That's what I'm planning to do over the next 2 hours. Just keep doing that. If you have made them, send us pictures and videos. We would love to see them. What your creations are. Let us know how you've got on with yours as well. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into. If you want to drop in with any questions that you've got about any of this, absolutely you can do that over on the Crafters TV Facebook page in the live feed comments. I'll be monitoring those. Also, if you want to drop into the YouTube comments as well, loads of you already watching. I see Molly is in from Peterborough, Roberta in Connecticut, Suzanne, Wendy, Katie, loads of people watching. Patricia saying, I've got mine from HSN, I haven't put it together yet. Well, today is the day, Patricia, because Sara's going to take us through everything we need to know step by step. If you are watching on Facebook, remember you can share this if you want to be able to come back to it easily later. Don't forget to bookmark it as well if you're watching on YouTube. If you want to watch and shop at the same time, remember you can do that really easily over on our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk or .eu, where you can never miss any of the deals or any of the demonstrations. It's already very busy. We're going to have a very busy show. I must say, Sara, when I first saw these, I actually had one sent to me from the design team and I thought, well, they're amazing, but they are going to be the most difficult thing in the world to make. I think that is what you automatically think when you see how effective they are.
You do, Joe, but that's a good thing, because all those crafters out there that don't know about this, that's what they're going to think. They're going to look at that. I'm going to do mine again. They're going to look at it and they're going to think, how on earth did you do that? Did you buy that? And actually, no, every one of these cubes, and can you see they've got this fantastic bounce to them. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All you need is the kit and some elastic bands. So it's all cleverly worked out with them amazing little elastic bands in the middle, and how tight you pull the elastic band determines how big of a bounce you want. So can you see that one's a huge bounce, this one's a smaller bounce, just because when I made this one I was showing someone how to change the tightness on the elastic bands every time you make them. Okay, I'm going to walk you through all of that. I'm going to walk you through. Should I tidy up and literally walk them through, Joe?
Absolutely. Loads of people commenting away. Beth's gone platinum. Congratulations to Beth, she's gone platinum. Sam says she orders mine as soon as it was available on your website. Carlene says she got hers yesterday. And Craig talked me into buying the butterfly alphabet as well. You will not be disappointed with that, believe me. Sally says as well, I've been waiting for this to hit the UK. I feel as giddy as a kipper. And I bought it all yesterday. It took me to platinum, so double goodness. So a lot of people, Sara, are now coming back and tuning in to find out exactly all the hints, tips and tricks on exactly how they're going to put these beautiful boxes together.
Well, I saw hundreds of you pre-ordered it over the last couple of days. So it went live on the website yesterday. Hundreds of you have pre-ordered it. You'll be waiting for this moment of me showing you how it all works. So come on, let's get cracked on, okay? The two core bits that you need. Like I said, if you just want to dip your toe in the water, I'll get this one on the screen. So this is just the confetti box, okay? So this is the one where you get the box. There you go, $24.99 or $29.99. Look what comes included in the starter kit, okay? So this is the die set that you need. So it's got what I term the worker die, Joe. So this is the one that's going to do all the hard work for you, all of the cutting out. And you need 2 of those for every box that you do. Then it's got some of the accessories. So these, by the way, are to cut your confetti out. So did you see, if I just open this and try and be really gentle, that it had some balloons and some hearts and everything, cut tissue paper? That is cut from these dies. So you get the stars, the balloons, the hearts, the snowflakes, the general confetti, so that whether you want to do one for Christmas or one for everyday use, you can do that. Oh, I've knocked them all out. Never mind, we'll just put you over there for a moment, little confetti. So that is just like the core starter bit, right? Also in there we've included instructions. So I know you're going to come back and you're going to remember 4th of September is the show where Sara taught us how to make it. But if you don't want to go and watch, can you see you get the full step-by-step instructions, which is exactly what I'm going to show you here, how to do it. Okay, I'll leave mine open so I can show you where we're at in the instructions. Then you get this template to make the box with. So you would just draw around this, cut it out, do the score lines. If you are really serious about doing this, which let's face it, by the time I've finished with you, you are absolutely going to be, I can promise you, then what you're going to want to do is go for this extra set, which is basically exactly this in die form.
And that's only £9 extra when you get it with the cubes as well, Sara.
So it's £9.
Just £9 extra. So I think you're going to save yourself a lot of work by getting it together.
Okay, so forget what I was saying earlier. Don't put that details on the screen for the individual. You don't want it. For £9 extra, this is the one you want. So if you're dipping your toe in the water, this is the one you want to go for. If you love this concept and you want to do boxes where you decorate them with your champagne flutes or you decorate them for all these different occasions, then you've got that big bumper collection, the one that is going to have you everything in to be able to do basically all the types of boxes for every occasion. Because let me tell you, once I got this, we did it for Father's Day. Then I did one for our Grace's first birthday. That was interesting, bless her, when I kept putting it back and popping it in front of her and she was just playing with the little cubes. You'll be doing them for all these occasions. And what I like is, you can make someone a card, but they could have one of these as well, which is a little bit more special. That's what I did for Grace. I had the card and then I had a box that was a bit more special as well. For Christmas gifts, they'd be wonderful. And I must tell you, anyone who is making and selling, knock yourself out. Make and sell as many as you want, charge what you want for them. You can advertise them if you've started a little business in lockdown and you sell these things on, Etsy or whatever. Fantastic, I'm thrilled. This is a brilliant way to charge a little bit more for something you've made, okay? Now, come on, should we get into it? So, yes. I'm going to go back to the, to the actual individual box. Now, it has got cut lines and score lines. So when it comes down to that, Joe, what I want you to do is if you're doing your cut lines and your score lines, do them as separate individual pieces of paper, right? So I could cut through both of these with the die in one go. However, I'm going to do them one at a time. So what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm just going to pop them through one at a time. They'll all fit through your junior, by the way. And I'm going to send this through, whether you're going through the junior or whether you're going through your larger Gemini, with your junior plates. I've just realised I've got the junior here, so whichever one works for you. I'm going to put my regular sandwich together, Joe, and cut two of those out. Awesome. Annie L had asked if it does go through the junior, so glad you covered that. Jasusa says, is there a recommended cardstock or paperweight to get the best results, Sara? Brilliant question. So you can use any cardstock you want. I find the thicker it is, the more... When you've got cards like this that are going to be handled a lot, a little bit like when I talk about the memory albums, you want something a little bit thicker. But I honestly would say I'm using, our cardstock pads. They're absolutely brilliant for this. Oh, yeah? They're a really nice thickness, really good to work like that. And you know what? That one that you've got over there, Joe, that whole box has been made with one of our 12 by 12 paper pads. All the 6 by 6 paper pads would fit, and they are still strong enough. So you show them your pop box again, Joe. Oh, which my pop box? Yeah, your pop box. This one here? With one of our lovely 12 by 12 pads. Yes, it was indeed. So this one just here, as you're seeing. So this one, which is gorgeous. Look at that. This was done with I do believe it was the rose gold, some of the rose gold elements in there. The 6 by 6 is available. It's already a nice size to be trimmed down. We don't have as many of these as we would like. $8.99 or $11.69. Very busy for that. Lovely spot glittering, spot foiling in there as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Make sure you pop that into your basket. You get 36 sheets in there, and it's 180 GSM, that one. So really nice for decorating with. Right, Joe, all I'm doing is I'm folding and creasing all of those score lines. Now, my recommendation is always that you should fold and crease. Where we've cut on the top of the score line, fold them away and crease them like that, right? Even if we're then going to turn parts of the box inside out, do those folds extra. So, for example, this is now going to fold inside and go that way. That one there's going to fold inside and go that way. So can you see there's half of our cube made with a little connector in the middle. So I'm going to, actually I'll stick this one together before I move on to the next one. So what's your adhesive of choice for these, Sara? Tape pen.
Awesome.
tape pen or your red liner tape, okay? So watch here, I'm going to first of all tape these two bits here together. And can you see it's put me a tiny little hole in? Do you know what that's for? Your elastic band.
Ah, okay.
So what I want, this is the magic bit now, Joe, right? I want you to just get an elastic band and don't get them really cheap, thin, flimsy ones, but you don't need anything special. I mean, I've had a lot of our designers, bless them, they use like proper elastic and whatnot, you know, like you would use in sewing. You don't need to. An elastic band is perfectly adequate. And watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go through and tie this in a knot. And actually, I like to tie a couple of knots, Joe, because I want to make sure once this cube's made, we don't want to have to be ever going inside to adjust the mechanism. So if I tie a couple of knots there, look, that's a lovely big knot, so that that's not going to pull through. And you can see here now how the tighter you pull this to stick it together, the better your box is going to pop, right? So here we go. I'm putting tape down these two sides here, Joe. And then I'm going to assemble the first half of the box. So that's going to go under there like that, right? And this part's going to go under here like this. And there is the first half of the cube. So what I'm going to do is, it's as simple as that. I'm going to do the second half of the cube. I'm going to do all of that folding, and then I'll show you how we attach them together.
I presumed it was going to be a lot more complicated than that, Sarah. Joe saying, oh, what a day. Delivery just came, and it was the butterfly alphabet and the confetti box collections. Put a right smile on my face. Joe, I hope you are crafting along with us then this morning in that case. Kate says, hi all from Norwich. Apologies for being late. Loving these boxings. I've been waiting for them since I saw a clip of them on HSN as well. And Lynette saying, mine is due to be delivered in the next couple of hours. Looking forward to that. Right. The big collection is the bit that you guys are absolutely loving at the moment. So what you get in the big collection, let me run you black through everything you're getting. So you're going to get the confetti box itself. So that is the bit that is going to construct the outside of your box, as you can see. You get the other die set, which is creating the cubes for you. So it's the exploding mechanism that comes on the inside of there. Then what you're getting is a load of really gorgeous stamps and dies to enable you to decorate your box really, really beautifully for a whole host of different occasions. So you're going to get your birthday greetings, enjoy the day, love and marriage. You're going to get milestone celebrations, happy anniversary, many congratulations, and also just to say, and the thing is, if you're going to make loads of these, which I know what it's going to be like, once you start making these, you're not going to be able to stop. People are going to be asking you to make them for other people, I reckon, as well. You'll be able to, you've got everything you need then to do them for every occasion, which is brilliant. And you've got a great saving. Don't forget, Club Inspired Platinum members, you can save an extra £22 on this in the UK. You'll get an extra $26 off in the US. Everyone gets free shipping and handling. Everyone gets free P&P, which is always awesome, isn't it, Sarah?
Oh, absolutely. And do you know what? I said to Joy before the show, I said, it's going to go one of two ways. People are either going to be like, oh, I'm going to just give this a go with the little one, or people are going to be in for a penny, in for a pound with the big one. It's all the big one. It's all the way, and it could have gone either way, so it's brilliant to see that you're loving the concept. Now, are you ready to see how the two of them go together? Got some little Sara tips to go with along here as well, right? So, just like you saw with the other one, I'm going to just put the tape in here, Joe, and stick these two together. And actually, I'm just going to, because I've got a little bit of tape in the middle, I'm just going to make sure that that's nice and clean there now. Now, before you stick it together as a cube, what I want you to do is pop a little bit of tape on this part here, and stick these two in place, right? So these two are now connected together. Now, here's what we're going to do now is we're going to tie this one through here, and then we're going to pull it tight. So before we assemble the rest of our box, we're going to go through here and pull it. Now, it says in the instructions 2.5 centimetres, right? So about an inch. But what I would say is, you're going to pull this basically as tight as you are comfortable. It's got to be able to go flat. That's a little bit probably too tight. It's got to go flat while it's inside the box, but then as soon as you leave loose, you want it to snap, right? So that is the kind of level of tightness. And what I would say is practice a couple, because once you've done a couple, you'll get a feel for how tight you want to make these. The first time I did it, I would say the first time it was too loose. The next time I made it a little bit too tight, and now I've kind of gone somewhere in the middle. So let's just put the knot in, knowing that I can adjust that. Let's have a look. So I'm going to go tight and then Yeah, I'm really comfortable with that.
If it's too tight, then what's the risk?
What's the bit? So all that's going to happen is it's going to try and buckle a little bit in the box.
Right,
Can
okay.
you see it's starting to buckle a little bit here? I've got it quite tight. All you need to do is stick plenty of tape on. Stick plenty. I like them nice and tight, okay? So there we go. That's tight. Now I'm ready to stick the rest of my box together. So you want tape on all those flaps, right? So one. And then this one down here is my second one. And then also this one here, that's going to be my, hang on, have I done the right way? Yep, that's going to go underneath there. So I've got my 3 flaps glued up.
Awesome.
And just, you've got to kind of hold this open now while you do all of that kind of assembly, all right? So that is going to go, I'm trying to do it back to front, upside down for the camera, bear in mind. You're not going to have that trouble when you're doing it. So there's one side stuck down. There is my other side stuck down, okay? And then I'm going to tuck this one under here, and that one is going to stick down there. And watch what you can do, Joe, right? Fold all of those in, and I like to always push it flat to stick it. So there we go. I'm going to stick that down flat. There is my cube, really nicely stuck together. Make sure I haven't stuck the front and back together. Yes. So it goes flat in the box, and
hey, that's a really popping one.
Right? It's a real big poppy one. Can you see? Every time you do it, it's going to have that lovely pop. So that is the first stage of actually making the box pop.
Awesome.
And wasn't that a lot easier than you thought it was going to be?
Much easier. Some questions coming in about auto ships. I know some people enrolled in the auto shipment program when it was on HSN. Sarah, will they be receiving these in the future? Is a couple of questions we're getting in.
Yes, so if you're in the auto ship program for HSN, basically you're fine. You've got everything we're looking at today. So you don't need to worry about it. All the extras are what are coming to you in the auto ships. What we've got is, obviously we don't have auto ship here in the UK. So those who don't have the auto ship, we thought instead of bringing them out periodically, we'll just give you them all in one go. So that's what we've done.
Pam Craven is asking, would it work with just one box inside? Because I was thinking I could make 24 as advent calendars for her grandchildren. But then she'd have to have space to have something else in the box as well afterwards once it's popped.
Pam, well, let's have a look here. I've got one that I started making the other day. This is what I started making on Tuesday when I did the preview. Shall we have a try with one?
Yes.
So if we put just one in, and then do the box, which I'm going to do next for you. Right, let's see how impactful it is. Ready? That was a... Look, can you see? I didn't do it very tight, so I tried to tighten my elastic band up afterwards. But I think the takeaway from that is actually one of them in the box is still going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just do your elastic band. That's what happens if you don't do your elastic band very tight, by the way. You get that little bit of a... instead of a big...
And we love her. If we love anything, we love her. That's what we're after, absolutely. Right, it's really, really busy. I knew it was going to be busy. It is a Crafters TV launch, remember. So many of you have been waiting for this. So many have been waiting to get your hands on it. I need to let you know that a quarter of the stock of the large collection has already gone. It is a big stock. What we do now these days is, because we're getting busier and busier and busier here on Crafters TV, is we ring fence and hold back a large amount of stock for our Crafters TV shows. But of that stock, which was colossal, I'm not gonna lie to you, already a quarter of it has sold out and gone. Pretty much everyone going for that large collection as well. 293 elements in there for £110 or $130. As I said earlier, you can use your Club Inspired discount. You're going to get that free shipping and handling and the free postage and packaging as well. Remember, you can share this if you're watching it on Facebook. That'll share it to your wall so you can save it later. Make sure you bookmark this video as well if you're watching it on YouTube. Remember though, every time you can always come back and watch all of our videos back on our website as well, so you'll be able to find this. Make a little note of the date and then you'll be able to come back and find it. Oh, here's a video, a little slow-mo video of one of Sara's boxes. Check this out. Look at that! How amazing!
That was when I made my Father's Day one. Isn't it so cute?
It is adorable. And there you can see just how simple they are to put together, which is absolutely fabulous. Loads of people have been loving it. I must say, when I was sent one from the design team a little while back, Sarah, I was absolutely blown away when I opened it and it exploded. I didn't know what it was as well. And that's the thing, like the element of surprise is the bit that is really fun for the person that you're sending it to, because they have no idea what's inside. They open it, explodes, all these boxes come out, which are beautifully decorated. And then you've got all of that confetti in there as well. It is absolutely loads of fun. I know you're going to have so much fun putting them together. if you've already got this collection, you've been putting them together, I'd love to see some pictures of what you've been up to, some videos of what you've been up to. You can do that by emailing studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Quarter of the stock gone on the big collection. It is also busy still as well on the smaller collection that we've got for you, which is the confetti cube and the box die, which is basically giving you the box and the internal mechanism as well. A lot of those have also sold too. Very busy there, but the most popular item is that larger collection. And remember that, as always, with the bigger collection, you get the biggest saving and you get the best deal, which is what we always want you to get, and the most amount of craftability.
Right, come on. The thing is, those of you that are upgrading from the small deal to the big deal, it's all about having the decoration. So I've done this first one nice and simple. So all I've done is I've used the bits that come in with the starter kit. So I've taken, can you see, you've got this one here, and I've done a couple of die cut outer pieces, and then I've cut out the love, and I've also cut out the little present, so that what we can do is we can just take these, Joe, and just lay them up, can you see, on the front. And I actually like the idea of cutting one in the two different colours that you're working with. These dotty tape pens are absolutely invaluable. Don't know how we manage when we're out of stock of them, Joe. And then look what happens, you see. You could use these and you can paper piece these back in. So I can just bring in my little fine tip glue applicator now with the little bits in there, and then we can paper piece all of these little elements back in. Make sense?
Awesome. I imagine playing around with different textures as well. Like you get glitter cards, mirror cards, matte mirrors. I think the decoration, you're going to have so much fun decorating these. And also, as you were saying, I think putting photos in them is awesome. Someone was saying earlier that they'd just bought them as photo cubes. Jill Axworthy on YouTube says, I bought mine to use as photo cubes with pictures of the grandchildren on to give at Christmas, which is a lovely idea.
Love that. Oh, keep your ideas coming on what you're going to do with yours. Grandkids at Christmas, love that one.
There seems to be a lot of thought for the grandchildren at Christmas. Molly on YouTube says, well, I love how everything has been thought out in every collection. Can't not go for the big bundle with all the stamps and dies fitting perfectly on the pop-ups. Yay! Can't wait for mine to be delivered. Robin says as well, good morning, love this box set made for my granddaughter's birthday card, and she loved it. Do pop us a picture, Robin. We'd love to see it.
Please do, yes. Oh, especially if you've got one of your granddaughter when you made it for her. That would be fabulous.
That would be lovely.
Would you know what I've realised, Joyce? So when we were putting these together, so I'm just going to do a little bit of decoration on mine at the moment, but when we were putting these together, the reason we did all of these extra sets of the extra dies and stamps is because they just aren't really available. So if you have a look, you can get dies and stamps, loads of them, but getting ones that work on this really small space is almost impossible. Now there we go. This is my little Gracie. This is my little niece Grace, and then I've got one of me and the boys on there as well. So, and I've just done these on my little photo printer because you get two of them on each sheet then, right? So I've just done cubes where I've got one bit of decoration and one photo, one bit of decoration and one photo. There's my pop ready to go. Should we have another little look at that? I love that was a good pop, that one, right? So you've got it held down, you're all ready to go, and then it does yourself an awesome pop. And then look what I've done, Joe. I've actually made 3 others. So I've got another one. Oh, this is when me and my mum walked Hell Ellen last week. So there's me and my mum at the top of a mountain, which we know was a mountain because we looked it up. And then I've got some more of the boys on here. I think little photo cubes, it's a brilliant idea to do it like this and do the little cubes. Now, we need the box to put these in, right? Do you want me to show you the box? So you've got 2 options with the box, okay? Well, you haven't really. You're just going to do it one way. What you could do is you could faff about. Oh, hang on, I've got to stop. Our producer just had the best idea in the world. In the world, wedding invites. Wedding invites. You imagine if this, how good's your wedding going to be if this is your wedding invite? It's going to look brilliant. If you've got the picture of the bride and groom, you open it up, pops up, come and join us. Come on, that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Awesome. Right, back to what I was doing. Yes, he's done his work for the day. We've had our money's worth out of him. You can tell it's Friday. We've got no chance on Sunday to get anything out of him. Right, here we go. So, you can either draw around the template, right? So you can draw around the template if you want. I've got here, let's have a look. I'm going to do, what was I going to do? The actual wraparound in lilac, and then I was going to do the base in white. So we can draw around them, draw the lines in, yada, 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 whatever. We haven't got time for that. Or you can get the die set, which just does it all for you. So this is lovely to have these.
For an extra £9 as well, if you're compared to going for the cube on its own. So absolutely, everyone I'm hearing is going for the cube and the box together. Those that are just going for the cubes. But far and away the busiest is that big collection, Sarah. People loving the idea that they can get all the dies and stamps they need for pretty much every occasion. You've got a card. This is going to become that new concept, isn't it? That you invest in, Sarah, and you just keep doing it.
And
you do it for everyone. Every single birthday,
yep.
every single anniversary card. Everyone's going to end up with these.
Yep, you're doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it. Over and over, absolutely. Let's have a look. Open Me, I've got the base. I'm going to go with my clear, my magnetic, my top plate, and whiz them through the junior. And then I'm going to do the same with the outer wrap on the purple as well, Jo.
Paulette's had a great idea. She said, I think I'll use it for a baby shower to reveal the baby.
Oh, my
What a great
word,
idea.
yes. Oh, who was that? Did you say Paulette or Colette?
Paulette, yeah.
Paulette. Do you know what you could do? If you scanned in the picture of the, you know, your 20-week scan picture, you could put that as one of the photo cubes. I'm loving all these. Like, keep your ideas coming through. I'm absolutely loving all of the ideas.
Cindy Sue says, making for Christmas, could the Sea Club's Companion fake snow work in between the boxes? Like confetti.
Yes, it could. How good would that be?
That would be absolutely awesome.
Brilliant, right?
Sian says she's watching. She heard a knock at the door. She's gone. Hers has arrived, so she's now crafting along with us as well, which is fantastic. So, and Shannon asked, was there a template? Yes, the template comes in with the cubes, but for an extra £9, you get the die that cuts it out for you. So I definitely suggest that you go for that.
Right, so what I'm going to do you know, I've been caught out here, Jo, and then I want to show everybody so that you can learn from my mistakes. Look, what I've done is, as we've been cutting this, because I didn't tape down my dies, can you see the open has gone over top of that base die? So I can now see I've slightly damaged that die at the top. And I'm hoping I haven't damaged this one, because this is the real one. No, so I've been lucky there. But learn from my mistake. Don't try and cut corners. Take your time, tape them down. Or use the magnetic. Use the magnetic, that's what it's there for, right? So here we go. Oh, I've got mess all over. Right, the one thing extra you need to do. If you've got your scoreboard, any scoreboard will do. I'll have to use my umbrella box here, because that's all I've got here, right? You need to, where you've got the these score lines, you need to join them up, okay? So just make sure you're all nicely aligned, and then join those score lines up. And I'm just looking where we've got the line at the top and the line at the bottom, okay? This was the payoff. Not putting those score lines in the middle of the die for you meant that we could get loads of extra accessories in the centre part of the die. So in the middle of your die, you've now got all of this. Look inside, your mats and layers, your open me, all that extra stuff. And you've just got to put those score lines in, which I think is a very good payoff. My opinion, my humble opinion. Right, here's what we're going to do then, Jo. We're going to fold all of these, and then you're going to stick all of these shut. Just regular box making technique here, and we're going to use our tape pen to stick all of these closed, and then I'm going to show you how you wrap the outer box around this as well.
Over a quarter of the stock now of this big collection has sold out and gone. Remember what you're getting in there. You are getting the cubes, the exploding elements. These elements are you going to get the die that's going to build the box for you and loads of decoration. But then what you're going to get are the 6 different stamp and die sets to embellish and decorate for all those different occasions. You're going to get the birthdays, enjoy your day, love and marriage, milestone celebrations, happy birthday, many congratulations, and also just to say you're getting everything that you need in there included. It's great value for money. Don't forget you can use your Club Inspire discount as well. Club Inspire members are going to save an extra £22 or $26, which is great. And we're going to send it to you totally free of charge when you go for that big collection as well, which is absolutely awesome. I'm so excited to see everyone's pictures and videos of these. Make sure you tag us in on Instagram if you're doing like Insta stories.
They're very Instagrammable, Jo. Let me tell
so
you,
are.
I've Instagrammed all of mine. They are very, very Instagrammable. Now, did you see what I did there? I did this all the way, so I assembled the outer box around the inner box, right?
Okay.
Now, can you see, just make sure that your box always fits, right? Then also, can you see this little bit here? I'll just tell you what that's for. Have I got one of the nice, I think we might have a one with it on. No, I'm never going to find the box. Here we go, right? Can you see on this one here, you just stick it to the back of your box to give you a little bit of a pulley. So can you see, if it just where you've got it ready to open, it's just this little bit of a tab here with the hole in, gives you that perfect little pulley on there. So if you were wondering what that's for, that's what it's for, okay? So here we go, let's do a little bit of decoration. I've got my extra bits and pieces. I've got the Open Me, and I'm just going to layer them up on top. So I'll do one. Oh yeah, not.
You could really play around with the colours here as well, couldn't you? And create things that look and feel very, very different, Sara. I mean, because obviously the inside is amazing. That's the bit. You've got all the, all of the dies that you need to create the mechanisms. But then the fun bit's going to be picking out all the different coloured cardstocks that you're going to use, maybe even looking at stamps and sentiments that you've already got, selecting pictures of people that you want to put on here, so going through their social media and finding photos. It's going to be a real fun experience, I think, putting them together, and then you get to give it and someone gets to have all of that fun. And they're definitely going to keep them, I actually, when I got sent mine, I was like, oh, I'm definitely keeping that. I collapsed it all down, put it in a box and took it home with me. I just couldn't believe how awesome it was.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference, isn't it, Joe? When somebody's made you something like this, that is such a keepsake. It just, that one of our Grace, I will be highly disappointed, if that isn't coming out on her 18th birthday. This is what my Auntie Sara made me when I was one. Auntie Sara made her a lot for her first birthday. I had a lot of stuff where I kept saying, well, when she's 18, we'll be getting this out. I now feel like I've set a bit of a precedent for every birthday, actually. Actually, Joe, I was going to ask everybody for some help today.
Okay.
So we found out, obviously we know Leanne's going to be a grandma.
She is indeed.
She is going to be a grandma, hopefully in the next few days, right?
Wow.
Looking promising. But I wanted to make a present for Leanne.
Right.
So making a present for the baby's fine. I could make a quilt, I could make a little baby bag, could make something for the mum. But actually, what do you make for a grandma to be? Do you know, or when she just has her?
Is she going to be a grandma or is she going to be
a nana?
She's going to be a glamma.
A glamma. That's our Leanne. I think she wants to be a grandma, But anyway, what can I make her? That's like something that she'll keep forever. Because she made me things, but then I was the mum. She's the grandma. So I want to do something. So I need some hints and tips. So keep your ideas coming through.
Okay, Facebook, YouTube, get your thoughts together. Let us know in the comments, and we'll put a few suggestions over to Sara and see what we can come up with. I'm sure I know how capable all you guys are. I'm sure it's going to be no biggie for you. Whether you want to do that on Facebook, you can do it on Crafters TV in the Facebook Live, or what you can do is you can pop it into YouTube as well if you want to. Lots of you saying good questions coming in as well. Dina's saying, would a gift card fit in the bottom of the box?
Oh, lovely. Do you want to know exactly what size it is? So it is, the bottom of the box is exactly 4 3/4 by 2 3/4.
Awesome stuff.
4 3/4 by 2 3/4. I don't know if I've got a gift card, but I'm going to get one of my credit cards out. I'll see if that fits in.
Awesome.
I'm off.
If you could give me your credit card in the bottom of yours for my birthday this week, I'll happily be that. Put, preload it, do a little bit of a spend on there.
Maybe I'll get me driver's licence, Joe. Maybe I'll put the driver. That is absolutely perfect. So yes, one of those gift cards is going to fit in there. Absolutely. And do you know what I would do? I would sandwich it between some of these.
Yes, so it explodes
so that it pops out with everything else. Yep, right.
Awesome. Someone's going to... Right, let me share some more ideas with you that you are sharing. Molly says, fake petals as a confetti in the wedding invite boxes. My brain is running wild. Regina saying, just returned from a family reunion. Going to make one of these for each family with the reunion photos. So excited to get started. Halloween, Ro is talking about, put fake spiders in with the confetti. It sounds a bit mean, but, And also, Julie says, I'm doing some invites to my murder mystery at New Year using these. I love all the ideas that everyone's coming up with, Sara.
Oh, do you know, I just love doing mine. I just love mine just because, the pictures of the kids, there's the kids up the allotment, all look dirty and then playing in the tent. You don't need an occasion. They're just lovely as they are. So let's have a look. We'll put all these 4 boxes inside. So I've done 4, but like I said, it's up to you if you want to do it. 1 would be fine. I don't know. But I think probably 4's probably pushing on the limit of what we could fit in here, okay? So we'll put them in. If you want to die cut some confetti, by the way, don't forget you've got all of these, the hearts, the balloons, the stars, the actual confetti bits. So you can do any die cuts of these and do them in tissue paper. And then they'll come out brilliantly well. Let's have a look. I've already got some. Save me doing the die cutting. Look at this. I was really organised. I die cut some of all of them in some purple tissue paper. So I'm just going to, well, I won't because we'll make a mess. But I got little bags of it. You just put a few of them in there. Are you ready for the big reveal? Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? I'm going to get it ready, right? Get yourself in close. Ready and... Oh, that's a beauty, that one. Absolutely love it.
How awesome is that? Now, do you want to be making these for yourself? Do you want to be having this much fun? I'm not even going to ask you because I know the answer to that question. Of course you do. Well, it all starts with you getting it. There's a couple of different ways to get it. Details there on your screen at the moment. That gets you the cubes and the boxes. So this is the cube element. This is what's going to make that sort of exploding pop out element in there. And you can see what you've got. So you've got the worker die, if you will. You've also got some embellishments as well. So things like a present, your champagne glass in there. You've got the element as well that's going to cut for you the confetti. So you've got that. But now what I want you to do is for £9 extra, you can get this one as well. Now this is going to cut the box for you. So it's going to cut the outer box. It's also going to give you more decorations. It's got Open Me on there and all of that extra detailing for you. So if you want to go for those two, you absolutely can. £34 and $44. You've got a great saving on there as well of £10.98 no matter where you are shopping, which is awesome. Now, what you're all wanting to do though is, because I know you savvy crafters out there, you want to go for absolutely all of it. 30%, approaching a third of the stock gone on the big collection. Now, what you get with the big collection are all of the extra dies and stamps. Shall I show you the pictures of all the extra ones that you're getting? Because you can get them individually, but all of you are getting them as part of the big collection. If you did want to just go for the two main dies and then add a few extra ones in, you can. But in the big collection, you're going to get all of what I'm showing you. It's the best way to get the best value. So you're going to get this one. This is your birthday greeting. You've got 36 pieces in there of all your different stamps and dies. You've also got some stamps alone. And the stamps are 15 stamps, and it is your Enjoy Your Day set. This is going to enable you to add extra embellishment, extra detailing and designs to your projects. You're then going to get Love and Marriage included as well. This is the Love and Marriage, all the hearts. It's really going to be great for weddings, going to be perfect for Valentine's Day. Imagine you could put maybe you could send someone a Valentine's where your picture inside, it pops out. I mean, how exciting. You're then going to also get as well milestone celebrations. This is awesome for your big birthdays that we all celebrate. We've got you covered there with that. We've then got Happy Anniversary for you as well, which is this one here, 42 pieces coming in that collection. You've got Many Congratulations, which is great because it's a really versatile one. You could give this for loads and loads of different things. And then finally, the last set you're going to get is Just to Say. Now in the big bundle, in the big configuration, you're getting all of it. You're getting absolutely all of that, which is why it is far and away the busiest option for you to get hold of your confetti boxes at the moment. Saving $29.91 in the UK, you're saving $35 if you're in the US, and you're going to get even more on top of that, of course. You save £22 extra as a platinum member in the UK, $26 extra as a platinum member in the US as well. Remember, if you're going for the big collection, everyone's going to get free postage and packaging and free shipping and handling, which is also awesome. Now, we've got some storage folders on the show, but I was going to show you, but I can see someone clutching theirs over there. Sara's got all of hers packed up into her folder, so I'll let Sara show you.
Well, I've put mine in the small one because it's just nice and organised. And actually, what you would do is, Joe, is put a little thing in here that says confetti box extras. Pop that in there, you see, and then this can go on your shelf and everything would just be organised on your shelf with it all in there perfectly, right? But look how I've got mine sorted in here, Joe. So I've opened it, I've kept the packaging. So I've put the packaging for the box in with the stamps and the dies all in one. And then you can come over to the next one, you see, straight on the back of there. This is the one that I said you must have. If you're only going for a couple, you need to get this milestone celebration ones because it's got all your key numbers, but at exactly the right size to go onto those lovely cubes. Then the next one, you've got the Just to Say. So this is where you've got like your extra stars on there. You've got the banners, more confetti that you could be doing here as well. You've got in the stamps, you've got like little flowers and things like that. Then we're on to the Many Congratulations. So this is going to be great. It's got like a little baby little baby bottle and all sorts in there, and I love you and whatnot. Then we've also got love and marriage. So this is the one that's got like your wedding cake on there, the I love you, the wedding rings. So if you are going to be doing things like wedding invitations, or, you know, even if it's like somebody, who is it who does, is it Jan over in Ravello who does like, her husband does wedding
yeah, he does the wedding, he conducts the wedding, and she does the memory books for the couples.
Well, how nice that she could do like a little confetti box like this for them. So you must go for the love and marriage if you're going to do like anniversary ones, for example. And then, talking about anniversary, you've got the anniversary. I've got this one on my desk, actually, a box that someone made for me, where we've got the lovely champagne glasses, the nice flowers. In fact, that doesn't have to be anniversary. That's just a lovely celebration one, that one. And then last but definitely not least, can you see you've also got there the Enjoy Your Day stamp set. So all the bits that kind of work in, but look, I've got them all organised in that one little mini stamp and storage folder there. So you've got everything all in one place and this is why we do the acrylic panels and the magnetic panels, so that you can keep your stamps in your die store together.
Absolutely, you can. If you do want to go for the larger one, you absolutely can. We've got the larger one available on the show for you as well. $17.99, $22.45 if you want to get your hands on that one. I would love to see some pictures of your confetti boxes that you have been... Right, I'm going to have a word with you. No one's sending me any pictures. Sarah, can you tell them, please?
Come on, guys, send us some of your pictures. If you've done some of these, please, we want you to send pictures of what you've done. Come on, I shared mine that I made for Simon for Father's Day, so you can share yours with us. And we lifted that straight off my Instagram. Like I said, very Instagrammable.
Very Instagrammable. That was like the boys when someone's not playing with them nice, and they're like, come on, please tell them. Yes, you can email us pictures, videos. Would love to see them. I know loads of you have been making them. So studio@craftscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send them into. Loads of people sharing ideas. So Helen saying, Sarah, you could make Leanne some first pictures of baby, mum, gram, scrapbook pages, have them all decorated, leaving room for pictures, and put it in a pretty scrapbook. Lovely creativity.
That's lovely.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be lovely. So nice scrapbook idea for to add the pictures afterwards.
Awesome. Josie's saying, do you have to get heavy duty elastic bands? Yours seem very strong, is what Josie's asking.
No, so depends on how tight you want to pull them. I like a really big pop. So I like to pull mine a bit tighter than you probably should do, because I like that big explosion. If you're happy with the smaller explosion, you just use really thin elastic bands. So I wouldn't say these are particularly heavy duty ones. They're not special heavy duty. When I was buying them, I didn't look for the really, sometimes you get really, really thin ones. Haven't gone for them. I've gone for just what I would class a regular elastic band.
Awesome. Always good to know. Loads of you still sharing loads of ideas. Someone did say earlier about how many is the maximum amount of cubes that you'd want to put in a box, Sarah. What do you think about that?
I would say 4. I would say 4 is the maximum.
That was Roberta asking that.
3's a good number, 4's the maximum.
People saying about if people with shorter names, such as Joe and also Sarah, people saying that you could decorate a cube with a letter would be another great way to spell out a name as it explodes. What another great idea of using it. This is definitely one of those collections that the more you start to craft with it, the more you use it, the more ideas you're going to come up with. It's going to be your new go-to thing for the next couple of months. I can see it.
Because it's so different and it's so unique, and I don't know about you, but I hadn't seen anything like this. I hadn't seen anything out there in the world like this. And I think this is absolutely spot on. It'd be brilliant to make ones for you, Joe, wouldn't it? Because you've got a little 3-letter name.
I have.
I did mine for Dad.
There's a 3-letter. There's someone else with a 3-letter name that might be joining. You might be seeing soon.
Who? Ben.
Yes.
I have to tell you, that's because they were trying to get... So we've got a brand new presenter that I'm going to introduce you to in about 10 minutes time or something, who's come along to join our Joe and Derek in the Crafters Companion in the Purple Club here. So stay tuned and you can meet Ben really soon. But yes, yesterday they were joking on. Joe was trying to keep it secret the whole show, and then Craig accidentally let the cat out of the bag at the end of it. So so I was taking the mickey out of them guys there.
Yeah, someone said in my ear, "Oh, Ben's eating all the chocolate." I went, "Oh dear, Ben's eating all the chocolate. I'm not going to know." No.
Right.
But yes, it's really busy, Sara. Still, the big collection is far and away the busiest at the moment. I love that because I think it means that people are investing in it and they know they're going to be making a whole host of different styles and types of confetti boxes out of it. 1/3 of the stock now sold out and gone of that big collection, and we expect this is not when we bring stocks in like this, Sarah, we expect to be able to do these shows, don't we? Give it a little bit of a rest, do a masterclass, you know, and then wait for our next shipment of stock to arrive. We don't expect to be a third gone in the first, like, what, 45 minutes of our launch.
We absolutely definitely don't. But you know what I love? This is hands down one of the launches that Leanne and I were both uber excited about. We've had this in the pipeline for over a year. Took a lot of working out. For us to bring this and for you to basically, I mean, the way it's going, it could possibly be a sellout in the one day, right? So it could be a sellout in the launch day the way we are going. For Leanne and I, that is just like dreams come true. Oh my word, we got it right. Everybody loves the ideas that we had. And that's the really exciting bit for me. So I loved it. It's something that I've done so much of. But for me to see that you guys love it just as much, brilliant. And do you know what I've noticed, Joe? We've had about 300 new people start watching the show since I started the first demo. So I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go right back to the beginning, right? I'm going to go right back to the start again with the demonstration for anyone that's just joined us, okay?
Awesome.
Right. So remember, 2 things that are really essential. One is the confetti cube set. So this is it here. If you go for the pop-up confetti cube, what you're getting in there, Joe, is this die set here, which is like, it's like the essential piece. So that has got in, if I open this up, this is the worker die, as I always call them, that does all of the clever stuff, right? And then you get the dies to do the confetti, balloons, hearts, stars. You get some little banners in here. You get little pieces so that we can do, for example, the extra little squares on here as decoration. You then get the little love, the ones that you just saw me doing as well. And I've got a little one there if you want me to show you. And you see, it just does all of these little accessory pieces. Then you also get the instruction booklet. Now, I know you're going to come back and watch my show and you're going to see how I did it. Or you can watch that quick little 30-second video that I showed you. But that is a brilliant way to get you started, right? If you just want to kind of reference back for a little idea. Then what I've included is the templates. So if you're really just wanting to get started, okay, the template, so it's not the one on your screen. If you want to go for just this, it's £24.99 or £29.99, gets you the templates and also, there you go, that gets you everything in front of you here, right? I did say though, we weren't allowed to show you that because for £9 more, instead of having templates,
and not everyone's a Sara Scissorhands as well, that's the thing.
Very true. I mean, you know, I like to do a bit of cutting out like the next person, but it's £9 extra. I don't even know what it is in dollars, but it's £9. It's a tiny amount extra. $14. Gets you everything to basically make the box. So if you want the exact right size box, and then you've got the extras like the little stars, the hearts to go down the side. This is the little pulley that goes at the side to help you pull it out. The open me, the look inside, all the decoration. That basically comes for what, £9, $14 extra. So trust me, if you're just doing a dip your toe in the water, this is the one to go for. If you love the concept, you're then going to go for the big bumper collection, which also includes all of these. So whether you're making them for birthdays, whether you're then doing them for big milestone celebrations, which absolutely you need to. By the way, if you just want to pick and mix and go for a couple of these with your confetti box, we are doing a multi-buy where if you spend over £40 or $40, you get another 15% off. So if you just want to choose a couple, you can do. The best value is absolutely in that big bundle. That's where you get the biggest saving. So I'm going to use some of these extras. I'm going to use some of the extra stamps that we've got, I think, in this one to do the decoration on this box. But the first thing I'm going to do, just put everything to one side, leave that worker die out and just cut out 2 of the worker die, and I'm going to do them one at a time, one in the white, one in the lemon. The reason I'm doing it in 2 different colours is because it's much easier for the camera to see when I'm working for you. A lot of the ones that you'll see we've done the box all in one colour. However, I've found it was much easier to show you if we did them kind of in 2 halves in 2 different colours. So it's up to you, but I don't want you to think because I did 2 colours, you have to do 2 colours. I want you to understand why I'm doing 2 colours.
Awesome. Carleen says, does the template come with the entire bundle? It does. In the template, you'll get the die for the box, and you'll also get the template within the cube. The template comes in the cubes as standard, absolutely, no matter which configuration you're going for it in. Kids would love the Halloween boxes, says Joyce. Seems to be a lot of chatter about those.
Them Halloween ones. I hadn't even thought of that.
Diane says you should make a memory book for Leanne. If you could get some pictures of her and the baby and put them in there, that would be great. is her idea. Yeah, a lot of love for the idea of the memory books. Nikki's just placed her order. And Carlene says, oh yeah, does the template come included? It does indeed. Any other questions or comments that you've got, get them into us. Pictures, I want to see your pictures. Send them into me, studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. Now this is a really busy show and an exciting show, Sarah, but we've got another equally exciting show, haven't we, coming up a little later. Do you want to tell everyone? It's special guest central today.
It is. So, well, it's Friday, Joe, which means Colour Me Happy. So the next show this afternoon is our Colour Me Happy, and you know how the last few weeks we've been introducing some of the artists that we've worked with on the Discovery kits. Well, not that anyone should have favourites, but you know I absolutely love that blended mandalas kit. I love doing the 3D mandalas and how you do all of that. Well, I can do them well, but I can't do them exceptionally well. So I've decided that we're going to invite Baz Fennell in. So he's come up here into the studio. He's going to be over there where you stand, Joe. You're going to have to come over here.
Where am I going to go?
Hang out with me over here, socially distanced in the corner. I'll go in one corner, you go in the other corner.
Okay.
But yeah, Baz is going to come and teach us all how to do all of the 3D mandala colouring. So you've got a lot of them behind you, Joe, of the artwork that he's been doing, just to give people a bit of a flavour.
I'm really nervous about picking them up though, because I know I'm that.
I am. A little bit while I'm doing my folding.
So that guy that is getting who thinks they're all one-offs apparently. Look at these. Let me just leave that forward. Check that out. How amazing,
amazing, aren't they?
is that? They are absolutely incredible. And then what we've got is another one just here as well. There's a lot of concern about me dropping these. And then let me just show you that one. How awesome is that? Not printed, not done on a computer, by hand. And Baz is going to be sharing loads of hints and tips and tricks and giving you all the information, the know-how that you need to create amazing projects like this.
Well,
so you need to join us.
Well, what he's done actually, Joe, is he's drawn a mandala just for this show.
Awesome.
So he's done quite a simple one so that we can all learn with the very kind of basics. So if you go to the Colour Me Happy now, you go to the website and download the free Colour Me Happy image for this week, you'll see that that is one of, it's a Baz original. Print that out onto some Nina. It's just very small. If you're looking at it thinking I've printed it wrong, you haven't. It's small. That's what we're going to work on. We're going to work through that as a class in the show, Joe.
Awesome. So craftscompanion.co.uk/colour-me-happy, and that's where you'll be able to find that. We'll give you the link in the show later. Go to the home page of our website, and you'll also, if you scroll down, you'll see Colour Me Happy. You can click there, and that'll also take you to it if you want to get it. But get it downloaded, get it printed, get your tri-blends out, and make sure that we're all crafting along together at 4 p.m. in the UK, 11 a.m. East Coast, 8 a.m. West Coast. I love the second show because we're all up at the same time. That's how it feels. We're all in the house together in the second show.
Everyone's up, everyone's awake. Right, are you ready? I've done all of my folding. This is the bit that you need to pay attention to. So this is the box going together, right? So if let's start with the yellow so that you can see a little bit easier, right? I'm just putting tape down here so that I can stick these two bits together, right? And then just, look, I haven't even stuck it. It's a good job I used the dotty tape pen, Joe, because I haven't even stuck those two together straight. Right, this is why we use die cuts, you see, so that all the hard work's done. All you have to do is fold it over and lie them together. So there is the first one. And then I'll do the same with this one. Let's not use the dotty now, let's use the straight tape pen. So you put your tape pen down there, stick those down, and then pop your, I'm just making sure that the hole's nice and clear. Then you want your elastic band. Now, like I said, mine aren't special elastic bands by any stretch of the imagination, but they are
that's a good pun. By any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, yes, she's full of the jokes and she didn't even know it. Right, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to go through and you're going to tie it. I mean, to be honest, if you wanted, you could also, you don't have to just tie a knot like this. You could tie it round there like that. But either way, you are affixing it permanently to one side of your box, right? Then what you're going to do is stick your box together. So tape down here and make sure you go right up to the edges here, right? Don't scrimp on the tape. Plenty of tape, because you want this really effectively stuck together right up here. All right, so there's one side. The next side sticks perfectly well up there. And you see this is going to fold inside. So just got to make sure that they all fold nicely inside. Get them really nicely stuck down, okay?
Awesome.
So there's one side. Then what we're going to do, Joe, is we're going to stretch this and we're going to stick it through the next side. So these two here will attach. So I'm going to put plenty of tape down here, stick this one inside here, and then we have it's now all one big piece. There we go. So it tells you in the instruction book to pull this to 2.5, is it 2.5 centimetres or 2.5 inches? 2.5 centimetres, right? Let me just show you what that kind of looks like in reality, okay? So if you were to just do it like this, right? And then there's your box. You imagine when you shut it, you get that bit of a spring, right? So you get like a little bit of a...
What does that sound like?
Not much, right? Whereas if I pull this tighter, so if we get it to like this tight, and it's like a coiled spring, oh yeah, look at the difference there. Look how that goes straight away. So that's your fast one, versus if we just ease that right off, and you get a bit of a... So that's whether you get a pop that goes, or you get a pop that goes, right? I like the...
Me too. It's all about the...
Right.
Not about the...
No, we don't want the... So all I'm doing is pulling this really, really tight, but this must stay. You have to be able to fold this straight. So if I want that to be like there, so I need now to put my knot in there. So maybe it's a bit tight around my finger there. Don't want to cut off blood circulation. But you're pulling it as kind of as tight as you can get it. There you go. Make sure that feels right. If I open this up, yeah, that feels right. Nice and tight. And actually that knot's quite a good size. Then you're going to stick your box together. So to be honest, if you want, you can cut off the rest of this elastic band because you don't need it, right? I found you can't quite get two out of one little elastic band. So I was saving them. You can't do anything with them. So I'll just share then.
I love that you
my
know.
insight.
I'm saving those just for the sake of saving them.
Yep, can't do anything with them. I was saving them. I've saved myself the hassle now, right? So here we go. Got plenty of tape all on there. This is the only fiddly bit because you have to have that elastic band open, right? Whilst you stick these inside, Joe. So can you see, I'm just going to go, and it's even harder when you try and do back to front upside down for the camera. You won't have that problem, right?
Fran's saying I made so many of these, I even had fun too. So Fran's basically saying they're fun to make as well as fun to give, which I think is true. And also, because you've got so many gorgeous stamps and dies that you're going to be able to decorate them with, it just gives you so many options. I think you're going to cut loads of stuff out, you're going to piece loads of stuff together. I can see people having everything sort of scattered and laid out, you know, pictures and different bits of die cuts and stamps and all there and putting them together beautifully. Sea Gods on YouTube. I love the YouTube names. They're very creative, aren't they? Sea Gods says, just ordered. I love the way the website now shows you your club price while you're shopping. So you know your discounted price before it's in the cart, which is a fantastic way.
They're laughing at me. No,
what happened? I thought, what have I said now?
I popped. I was doing this glamorous pop. And it fell on the floor and I had to put it down and pick it up, right? You just talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to do a little bit of decoration. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? By the way, I do need to tell you that people were just saying there about the website showing the club price.
Yes.
As long as you are logged into the website, it will always show you your club member price.
Yeah, you see the price you pay, which is always really important. Rose saying, you guys are cracking me up with the sound effects today. It's Sara. And loads of you chatting away. Loads of you saying, Nandia says, oh, I think I missed that part. Can we use the Crafts Companion tape pens for the boxes? Or is it better to use red liner tape? Absolutely, you can use the tape pens. Any reason why you wouldn't use red liner? I guess you could also use that if you wanted to, Sara?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I would, to be honest, red line is even better. Just if you're rushing like me because you're live on a show, absolutely you could do that.
If you need to be doing some fabulous stamping as well, our quick dry ink pads are great. Have you seen what we've been doing? We've done some great deals recently on our ink pads. Now, if you want to go and get them, they're all available individually over on the website. But they're on a 3 for 2. Sara, how have we managed to do this? Because normally you only get like a 30% discount on our ink pads when you buy like 29 of them. And we're giving people a 30% discount, well, a 33% discount when they're buying 3.
Yeah, don't shout about it too much. Do you know how we've managed to do it?
Not telling Simon.
Simon's gone golfing today.
Oh, perfect.
Simon's gone golfing. So we're all having a nice, peaceful day and we can get away with all sorts.
I think that sounds absolutely amazing. Terry says, I tried to make one of these without the dye, and she says that she then made it with the dye. It made it a lot easier is what she's saying, Sarah. So what I'd say is definitely for £9, if you think about going for the cubes, for £9 or $14 extra, make sure you get that configuration there on your screen. You know that then all you need to do is you need to run it through. Half the stock of that collection has now sold out and gone, and we are only just over halfway through our Crafters TV launch day. This is a brand new launch for you, so do make sure you snap it up if you've been thinking about it. Sandra's saying, would it work with shearing elastic instead of the bands?
Oh,
what is shearing elastic? I've never heard of it.
I have no idea, but I'm going to guess it's, so one of these in here, no, that one's an elastic band. I've seen someone has made some boxes, yes, and used, can you see, posh elastic.
Oh.
Expensive elastic.
Like
right?
getting my trousers?
Like, yes. So if you've got some fancy elastic, absolutely you can, as long as you still pull it nice and tight. Or you can just be like me and you can be tight. Oh, another great pun there. You can just be really tight and use elastic bands. Come on, I've cracked myself up for that one. Come on, you're sure you've got to at least pretend to laugh at us. I'm
someone laughed. It wasn't me. Yes, I think I'm only a few weeks away from elasticated waist at the moment, actually. So I'll be cutting plenty of them out of my trousers soon to pop into here, which is fantastic. Loads of you absolutely loving them. I'm hearing that some of you are sending your pictures in now as well. Keep getting them into us. studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. I'd love to see some pictures of what you have been making. Awesome videos. Remember, if you're putting them on things like Instagram, you can always tag us as well here at Crafters TV in your Instagram stories, so we can share them as well. That is gorgeous. That's a lovely picture, that one.
It's me mum and dad.
How
Bless.
adorable.
I thought, yeah, I do. I thought I'm making all these boxes. I might as well make one for me mum and dad. Look what I do when I've put all the bits on, Joe. I flatten it down. Oh, there's a little bit of confetti got stuck in that one. Flatten it down to make sure everything's really well stuck, and then to test out. Oh, you see, I've stuck that really well. To test out how good me pop is. That's a good pop, that one. That is. I'm happy with that pop.
What would
and
you?
Then all I'm go on.
Could you put things like, because so confetti, you said you get the die that cuts the confetti out for you. So what would you cut that from?
Oh, I cut it from tissue paper.
Okay.
I keep all the bits of tissue paper. You know when you send for dresses in the post or whatever and they come wrapped in tissue paper?
Oh, I know, yeah.
I keep all of them bits. Yeah, cut all them out.
Awesome. Cut those out and pop those in here. Great idea. Could you put things like sequins in there if you wanted to as well?
Oh, brilliant idea. Brilliant idea to put the sequins in.
Gorgeous.
And I'm just showing you, should I show you? I've made 3 of them boxes. So now I'm going to be ready to just literally make a nice little box. Let's have a look. Is that me? You've got 2 of me and me mum there, right? Let's have a look. Oh, look, I've used the same picture a couple of times. Never mind. I wasn't thinking when I put them all together, but at least, so I've got the cubes ready. I now just need to make the box to put the cubes in. Now, here's for the moment of truth, right? We've upgraded Joe for the newer model.
He just nipped out for a minute.
Social distancing, out of there. No, it's Ben's set now, Joe. It's Ben's set. Go and put the kettle on. Go and put the... Seriously, Joe. He's gone. Make us a cup of tea. Go and make us a cup of tea.
What are you doing?
Right, oh, he's gone off. He's come to get the cup. Tremendous. So, yes. So, you can always say you were here for Ben's first ever show. Isn't that right, Ben?
Yes. Brilliant to be here. Nice to join you guys on Crafters
Look, you got a
TV.
name strap at the bottom.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, you're official.
I mean, this is brilliant. I've got my own little Facebook page set up now as well. And
Have you got any friends?
Here's the thing. I've got 42 friends already.
42 friends.
42
I'm going to look you up, Ben.
friends.
I'm on here. What do I look up? Tell me how you spell it.
What, my surname or Ben?
Yep. No, I'm going to search it. Ben, I'm all right with.
Okay. M-O-S.
M-O-S-E-B-Y.
B-Y.
Right. Ben Mosby, CC.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to search for you.
Yes.
Right. Ben Mosby. I can't find you.
Oh.
I can't find you. Oh, I know what we'll do. Right. I'll get somebody to go, right, so get one of our social media gurus on the Crafters TV page. Will you put a link to our Ben? This happened when Derek joined us, Ben. I couldn't find Derek either, right? So what we'll do is we'll go on the Crafters TV page and I'll search for you on the Crafters TV page and then I can like you from there, right?
Good. And the other thing as well is if you go on there, I've only been here literally a couple of days, you like and comment on my new page and I've got a prize giveaway. Oh yeah, I came in and I thought, do you know what, just to kind of join the family and to give you guys a chance of winning something, I've put together a brilliant little bundle for you. So you can win yourself a Gemini Go with a whole stack of dies as well. So get on my new Facebook page if you can find it. Have you found it yet?
Not yet, I'm working on it.
Okay, get on there. If you can find it, leave me a little comment, maybe a little hello, introduce yourself, let me know where you're from, and you will automatically go into the draw. And then on Monday, when I officially start, we have got a masterclass, I think, on Monday. Then we will draw a winner out of the hat and somebody will win that Gemini Go. And it's nice actually, because I've seen a few people who followed me from elsewhere onto the page already saying that they're newbies to Crafters TV as well. So it's going to be great. It's a bit of a learning curve for me. I've been here the last couple of days, as I think you'll know, kind of shadowing Joe. So I'm still very new, still learning about everything, but really, really looking forward to getting started and learning all about this. And what a great show this is as well. These pop-up boxes are absolutely amazing, aren't they?
Oh, you've picked a right one to come get in there, and you've picked a right one, Ben. I have to say, so I've known Ben for years, and when Crafters TV's really taken off over the last few months, and poor Joe has had to be here every day, and I'm like, no, Joe, you can't have a holiday. No, Joe, you can't sleep. No, Joe, we can't manage if you're not here. And Joe's like, whoa, we can't cope. So as we've expanded the team, I've literally tried to pick the people who I know that you will, who get us, who totally get that it's all about having a laugh, having a bit of fun, but answering your crafty questions at the same time, not taking ourselves too seriously. And I just knew Ben would fit in here. And you know, he's been here the last couple of days and it feels like he's been here forever. So wait till he does his full show on Monday. Don't forget, you can give him a hard time in the comments. You know, come on, send him all the questions through, put him to work. I've told him it might look easy just reading all the questions, but you'll keep him right. And go and look him up on Facebook, and then I'll make sure he does some behind the scenes little gossip today as well.
Oh yeah, I'll do all of that. And just to say, in case a few of you were watching yesterday, and of course Joe let slip that it was me that was coming to join you here, and he said I was eating all the biscuits. It's a lie. I wasn't eating all the biscuits. I'm trying to lose a bit of lockdown lard. But listen,
is that what we're calling it now?
That's what I'm calling it. I tell you what, when I found out I was coming to work here, the idea was that I was going to lose a bit of weight, for the start here in September, but I definitely did not do that. But the plan is to get up here, get fit, join you for a bit of running, Sara, maybe, because I know you like to get on about.
I do like my running, and you absolutely can come and run with me. Ben, I found you. You're up to 87 friends.
Yes.
Go on the Crafters TV page, right? If you're on Crafters TV, there we go. They've shared it for you, so I can just add you on there. Oh, you're a TV channel, Ben, according to this. I'm going to follow you.
That's what I've always wanted to be.
And I'm going to like you at the same time. Oh, like page. Yes, right. Yes. I've liked you and followed you, which means I want to know all the Jen.
Well, there you go.
91, I'm climbing. Let's see if we can get to 500 by the end of the show.
500?
Come on. Yeah, do you know how friendly my people are?
Well, I was going to say...
We are the friendliest people in the industry. Right.
I was going to say I'd take 100, but if we can get it up to 500...
96.
That would be amazing.
98.
We'll have a running commentary.
99. Yes, we're going to get there. Come
Yay.
on.
There we are.
And you've got some friends.
Yay.
Ben's friends.
What I've always wanted. Thank you, everybody. And I tell you what, you're all absolutely loving this show as well. If you have just joined us, welcome. If you've been watching over the last hour as well, how brilliant is this collection? Loads of you going for the full collection where you get everything, the ability to be able to make the box and then have all of the added extras on there as well. So it is the Confetti box die collection with the 293 elements, £110, $130. But as you can see, with the full collection, you get the ability to decorate those boxes no matter what the occasion. You know, if it's birthdays, you've got it in there. I love the fact that you've got the milestone birthdays there too, but kind of whatever you can think of, you've got the ability to decorate those boxes as well. And of course, as we've seen, I've been watching the show over the course of the last hour in the gallery. Been loving the sound effects, by the way. The great thing is it's really, really simple to do, as you can see. What I will say though, this main collection is proving really, really popular. So get in nice and quickly, make sure you grab yours, and you are just going to be coming back to this time and time and time again. And what I love is that you're going to have so much fun making these, and then just think about how much fun the person that you're giving these to is going to have. It's going to be the kind of thing that they're going to keep, and they're going to come back to you time and time and time again. So get yours now whilst you can. Keep your comments coming in as well, and I'll have a look through those. Any questions, if you want to say hello, ask me anything, ask anything about this as well, please do that. And whilst I have a look at what's coming in, we'll go back over there and see what Sara's up to.
You're at 137.
Yes, come on.
He's on fire, he's getting there. Right, so, yes, brilliant. And like you were saying, it's the sort of thing you're going to make over and over, Ben. So here's the thing, right? We're going to do, so we've done our cubes, right? I've got all these little cubes and they need a box to go in. So we can either, if you're just going for just the basic one, you would get the template in there. Who was it who said earlier that they tried with the template and they absolutely need the you need this? So the thing is, if you could go for this on its own. So if you bought just the box one today and then you came back later and bought the confetti box, you pay so much more, £24 or $29 just for this bit here, which has the worker die in and then also that template. But then for only £9 or $14 more, you can there you go. This is the one you need to go for that's got this one in here, okay? So this is in that starter kind of collection there.
Yeah, and half of the stock of that has already gone as well. Yeah, really busy right across the board. And that's the great thing, isn't it? I think we're seeing that we've got something for each and every budget, each and every pocket. So if you want to go for the mechanism, the way to be able to create it, and then you can kind of decorate it yourself, I suppose you can do. £34, $44, but half of that stock has already gone. Got some questions coming in. Do you want some questions?
Oh, go on. Well, what I was going to say is I've done the... He's keen, isn't he? Cool. First day on the job. In fact, it's not even his first day. It's his -1 day because he starts on Monday. Do you know what my Charlie would call that?
What's that?
Day blast off.
Day blast off.
Day blast off. So I asked him the other day what class he's in at school, and he said, I'm in blast off.
I love that.
And we had to think about it for a while. And then when you asked him to explain, he said, well, Rara, that's what he calls Oliver, his brother, is in year 1.
Yeah.
And Miss String, that's reception, she's year 0. And so I'm in the next one down, that must be blast off. Oh, he's so cute, bless him. So, right. So yeah, you're on day blast off, Ben.
Well, I love that.
How I got to that.
Long may it continue.
What I've done is I've got these where I've already die cut them out just to make life easier. So what I'm going to do is, yes, I'm going to you can watch me assemble the box up, Ben, and I will happily take questions as we are going.
Okay, right. I don't know where Joe got up to on these. But let's have a look. Marion on Facebook says, can you tell me the size of the popping cube die, not the finished cube?
Oh, not the popping cube die. Are you asking, Marion, because you want to know if this will fit inside your Gemini Junior? If I put this, I'm going to really annoy our lovely Adam here, and Director Adam. So can you see, if I was to lie it this way, it comes to about 7 inches by 6. So it could go this way in your Gemini. However, how I die cut it is on an angle like this, and then it cuts within a 6 by 6 base. Can you see? About 5.5 by 6. So it cuts from a 6 by 6 base square, which is why we've put on that lovely Gemini, the rose gold paper pad, because you could be doing these cubes. In fact, you've got a lovely pop-up box over your side there, Ben, that's the cube done out of some 12 by 12 papers, and it shows you don't have to use just the thick cardstock to be able to do that.
I've got the paper pad here as well. If you have a quick look at that, if you want to pop that into your basket as well. I might have a go at that box in just a few seconds, actually, because I haven't actually.
Oh, it's the one in front of you, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna. Don't you worry.
Have you
not
done a pop yet?
No, I've done it. So I will.
Oh, Ben, guess what?
What's that?
The hired help's back.
Oh, here he is.
The hired help is coming in. My cup of tea is on its way in. Hello, I think yours is coming as well.
Details of your rose gold pad is there. Here's the thing. Thank you so much. Here's the thing. I wasn't supposed to appear till Monday. I was only supposed to be here for literally about 5 minutes to wave and then disappear. And then Joe's kind of gone, oh, let's get him on, let him do like 20 minutes. So it's quite nice actually that he's made me a what is that?
Is that how we drink tea? Is that how Joe drinks? Has he made you a really awful cup of tea?
Oh no, I think it's coffee.
Oh, coffee.
I think.
Do you know what he's probably done? He's probably made himself a cup for when you go off, because you're almost at 20 minutes, and then he'll drink his own cup of coffee. So I did think it was quite good that he'd made you one. Hey, I think. Oh no, he's got his own. He's got his own. He's got his own. Yeah. No, you have got a cup of coffee. Oh, Joe, he's on his way back in. Oh, I thought you were about to be relieved of your duties there, Ben. No,
I've still got 3 or 4
going.
minutes left, don't you worry.
They're letting you out. He's letting you stay on. Right, here we go. Did you see the tip I gave earlier, by the way, about assembling that slider box around the base? If you've done any box making 101 tutorials with me, you'll see I always say that to people. The best way to make sure that your box always fits perfectly is to make the slider around the base. And then what I'm going to do, Ben, I've just got a few bits of decoration. So I've got here, let's have a look. I think I'll die cut. I've got like the open me and whatnot. Look what I've done. I've got these all ready, right? I did some die cut. I die cut the confetti. So I've done it in different colours.
Oh, wow.
What I would say is go to that shop where everything only costs £1
Oh, yeah.
or $1. You have them in America with dollars, and buy some of the assorted packs of tissue paper. And can you see I've die cut the little balloons and also the little mini presents and the snowflakes and things like that.
Lovely.
These are all, by the way, in those extra die sets, right? So as we're going through these, can you see this one here, which is the happy anniversary, has some gorgeous petals and it does a load of hearts. This one here, which is your love and marriage, has the quirky shaped hearts. If you're wanting more confetti shapes, this one here is your many congratulations. It does little mini babies.
Oh,
You see, it does little mini babies and little mini houses, little mini champagne bottles. These are all to go inside your goods for all this confetti stuff on here. Let's have a look, which is this one here. This is the Just to Say. It's got little triangles and also little bubbles in there as well. This is my favourite one. Ben, this is the one that you have to get, okay? So this is your milestone celebrations. Look at this. It actually does you little mini 100s,
Brilliant.
or 50s, or 30s, or 40s, or 60s, or sweet 16s, or whatever, in the mini to go in your confetti. I mean, come on. Isn't that just the cutest thing ever?
I absolutely love this. We're so busy. By the way, thank you for all of the likes on my Facebook page. I'll come back to that in just a second. But can I just do this now? Do I get to? Okay, here we go.
Go on. Oh.
Yeah! That's fun, right?
Well, the thing is, Ben, we've had loads. So I've had loads, as you've seen. You've watched me for the last hour. I've had loads of fun making them, and then the recipient has loads of fun opening them. Maybe not if you're Simon and we stuffed a bit too much confetti in.
Oh, did you? Did he get covered?
Maybe then. And Simon's got a little bit of OCD. My husband, he's a bit obsessive with the Hoover as well. So he was cleaning up confetti for quite a while. So maybe the learning there was not so much confetti. Maybe if we'd done a confetti-less one, he would have been a little bit more excited.
Yes.
But watch what happens, you see. You put all of it. So I'm making this one for my mum and dad. So I've put the picture of my mum and dad in there. I'm going to put that one on the top. I'm going to take all of the confetti and I'm going to pop it in the inside here. All right. We've got to decorate the top here, but you'll get the idea on here. So once we've got this ready, on the close-up, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh, all in my tea as well. But wasn't that an awesome pop? Because I did the big poof, Ben. You've got to get the big poof.
You've got to get
thing.
the
You've got to get it. Give it some welly.
Yeah.
Pull that elastic nice and tight.
Do you know what? I'm going to love working here so much.
You
Seriously.
are indeed. It's never a dull day, I can tell you.
Oh, love this. The thing is, you get everything. You just need to provide your own sound effects. That's the only thing. But have fun with that. Listen, go for the main collection. It's brilliant, isn't it? Everything that you need. 293 elements. It's £110, $130. But get it. How much fun you're going to have. And what I love about this is it is one of those things which is just going to be like huge wow factor for the person that receives it for any occasion. But actually, you're going to have so much fun making this as well. Here we go. Ready? Whoop. Yes! Loving this a lot. You're going to have so much fun with it. Get yours now whilst you can. £110, as I say, $130. If you want to go for the smaller bundles, you've got the ability to do that as well. But what I would say is don't miss out, because you're going to come back to this time and time and time again. All of my details here, if you want to follow me. I just must say a big thank you to everybody who's been in touch, like the likes of Christine Mahoney on Facebook, who says, you're a natural, Ben. A natural what? I'm not quite sure, but welcome. Also, Mitch Merriam on YouTube says, I've liked and followed Ben, so all good. Thank you. And June says on Facebook, we still love you, Joe. Well, we love Joe as well, obviously. Listen, if you get to my Facebook page, please give me a like. I believe I'm over 200 now, which is amazing. Thank you for all those likes. I've got a giveaway for you. So if you want to get your hands on that, it's the Gem on I Go with a huge selection of dies to go with that. All you got to do is go to my little Facebook page, leave a little comment, and we'll do the draw for that on Monday. That's when I officially start. I go from blast off to day one. All right. And that will be 1 o'clock. UK time Monday, so really looking forward to that with Sara. So it's all good. I'll try and put some bits on Facebook as well over the weekend. Show you what else I've been up to, and I'll see you on Monday. Right, I'm going to go and take my cup of coffee because I've done 25 minutes, 5 minutes over. I'll hand you back to Joe, and in the meantime, here's Sara.
Yeah, Joe's eagerly waiting in the wings to get back in there. He's only let Ben have a little bit, to be sure. But I'm really excited. The team is growing here. There's loads of us. We've got all of the craft experts. Guess who's back next week as well? Our Fiona. She hasn't been in the building since February. She's got an amazing show planned on Thursday, a full-on Inkpad 101. So she's got a fantastic show. Jan's back this Sunday. So we've got Jan back. So she's got a big second chance Sunday. So it's lovely. Now that, lockdown's eased a little bit more and people can travel a bit more, we've been able to expand the team. We've got more people here. We can bring you more shows, and it's just been an absolute blast. So, right, Joe, I've just cleaned my top down with some stick and spray, so I need to go and get some kitchen towels.
No problem at all. What is the name of that thing that you print your photos out of, is what Deb's asking?
The little Canon Pixma. I love it. It's like £99, or they do they've always got them on HSN. Canon Pixma. Pixma. Yeah, it prints out your photos at 6x4.
Awesome. So go and have a look for that if you are in the States. You'll find that over on HSN. How awesome to have Ben here with us as well. Me and Ben used to work together back in my last job, and we've been in the house this week, all week, causing trouble. So it's lovely. We've even been doing a lot of opera in the house. We've been doing a lot of singing along to the Phantom of the Opera this week. So it's been a lot of fun. There's going to be loads of fun to be had as well, now that we've got Ben and Derek here with us too. It's a wonderful, wonderful team. Now, it's very, very busy across both collections. Remember, there's two ways of getting it. I want to just quickly share with you, if there's a sort of got to have it, but maybe just dipping your toe in, just want to sort of have a go at a few different ideas with it, then you can do that by going for just the two. So you can go for just the cube, and the cube is in a bundle and it comes along with the confetti box. So if you want to go for those two, £34 or $44. Now that is sort of bare minimum. However, everyone pretty much, far more of you are going for the big collection, because the big collection gets you exactly that you've got there, but then it gets you 6 amazing stamps and dies. Check that out, 6 amazing stamps and dies to go along with that as well, stamps and die sets. So you're going to get birthday greetings, you're going to get enjoy your day, love and marriage, milestone celebrations, happy anniversary, many congratulations, and just to say, you get all of it. And that's basically like the craft big or go home collection in essence.
I like that, Joe.
That's the, like, I'm going to do it, I'm doing it, I'm all in, feet first, and I'm going to make loads of them for a whole host of different occasions. You've got everything you're ever going to need for pretty much every occasion when you go for that big collection. £110, $130. You can use your Club Inspired discount. You will get, of course, free P&P or free shipping and handling as well. So we'll send it out to you for free, which is also lovely. I'm so excited to see what people start making with these, Sara, and all the different ideas that people come up with. I think it really is one of those collections where the more you craft with it, the more ideas you're going to find about how you're going to use it.
Oh, totally. And even, I mean, I've been going with it for a couple of months, and even the ideas we've had today, I think my favourite is absolutely the wedding invites with it, or the baby shower invite. And come on, it doesn't take that long. I'm going to go right back to the beginning again for anyone that has just joined us in the last bit of the show, because we do get a lot of the West Coasters just joining us. So the first thing you need to remember, somebody was asking about what size the paper is. So can you see this? I've cut my paper to just over 6 by 6, okay? But can you see it? it would just be a little bit of a squash this way, but if you turn it this way, it's really economic use out of the paper this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them one at a time. So in case you missed this, I'm doing these one at a time on the Gemini Junior, purely because as these go through, Joe, it's going to put the score line in as well as the cut line.
Awesome.
So what I don't want to do is if you put two pieces in, one of the score lines is going to be really, really exaggerated and the potentially at tearing point, and the other one is going to hardly be scored at all. That's not what you want. So it's 10 seconds through your Gemini Junior. Do them one at a time. And again, when I've done these at home, I've done them all the same colour. I'm only doing 2 different colours so that it's a little bit easier for the camera to see where we're going. Just make sure every time you do one, you're going to just pop out those 2 little bits there, Joe, because we don't want them, we want them to cut really well next time we pop it through. There
awesome. Bit of chatter online, people saying, oh no, does this mean that Joe or Derek are leaving? People, I think, because people know I'm moving to Manchester. I'm definitely not leaving. Derek's not going anywhere either. There's just so many shows now that we just need even more fabulous presenters. So no one is going anywhere. Don't panic whatsoever. That is not the case at all, which is awesome. As Carlene's saying...
do you know what I think a lot of people don't realise, Joe? Is that obviously we're here and we do our shows, right? But then we also record loads of other video content as well. So whether it's just the little things that go out on social media, or whether it's the promotion to tell you what shows are coming up, or whatever it is, but we do a lot more recording than just the 4 hours a day that we're live. So the bigger the team that we have, the more shows that we can do.
Absolutely. Well, on that, Carlene says maybe Crafters Companion TV will go 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Do you know what? Even just when we went to 4 hours a day, 7 days a week, that
Producer Johnny's like, oh crikey, hang on a minute.
We could just, do you know, we could just put beds in here.
Well, we nearly got to that point during lockdown, so...
Almost. You know, it's quite good though. So we always joke about the fact that we've got Crafters Companion Towers up here, right? You see, so Joe actually is
the Purple
moving,
Palace, as it's now being called as well.
Palace. So we've got a house. So Joe lives actually over in Manchester. He's just bought himself a new house over in Manchester. So, but it's great because when Joe comes up to stay up here, he stays at the Crafters Companion house.
I do.
It's just down the road. And then Ben and his family all live right down south. Well, I say right down south. Anywhere south of York for me is right down south. So it
is right down south, to be fair.
It is right down
nearly
south.
to London.
So so Ben lives near to London. So he travels up when he comes up to do the shows for a couple of days, and then goes back to his family the rest of the time. So it's I think it's nice that we've got the what do you say you call it, the Purple Palace,
The Purple
Joe?
Palace, yes.
So Joe's been hosting our Ben in the Purple Palace for the last couple of days. You could have done some you have to do some behind the scenes pictures.
I thought he was going to say some vol-au-vents then for a second. I don't know why.
What you do?
Love a vol-au-vent.
Yeah, what you what the
What we're
gossip
up to.
is.
Okay, we'll do it.
What do you get up to on a night after you finished work?
I
been
put something in
cooking?
the oven, Ben put something in the microwave, and then we watch a lot of clips on YouTube normally. That's really as far as it goes. Sing along quite badly to musical songs. That's it.
Oh dear, I could have been entertaining. I will tell you what, to have been a fly on the wall in the Purple Palace the last week would have been interesting.
Lots of questions coming in. So Shannon May, I always call Shannon Sharon. And I've been calling her Sharon for weeks, and she finally pointed it out. She says, hello, welcome back, Joe, a.k.a. Sharon here. Hi, Shannon. Sorry, I'm going to make an effort this week. Fran says, great tip, Sara. Have a lot of 6x6 paper pads, so we'll be using those.
Brilliant.
Beverly says she's struggling. She struggles with the stamping aspect of crafting. She gets really stressed about dirty hands. Is there a way of using them cleanly? Glue tape pen is fab because sticky fingers is a no-no. Oh, I don't know. You could use gloves when you were working, I guess, if you wanted to.
You could. Is there a clean way to do it? I don't know. You know, I can't think of a clean way to do it.
I'm quite mucky,
other than putting some gloves on.
Yeah, maybe gloves is the way forward.
Yeah, I think it's going to... The thing is, this is clean crafting today. Just use the die cuts. And look, my hands aren't dirty because the only stamping that I've done has been fairly basic stamping to go on the side of my boxes. I haven't done an awful lot of, the advanced stamping techniques as it was. So
Beverly maybe
you
needs to
could try
find
that.
herself a crafty friend that doesn't mind getting dirty, so can do all of her stamping for her, and then maybe Beverly
She
can
does
do
all the
some
die
clean
cutting.
crafting, the die cutting element for her, and they just swap. Maybe that would be the way forward.
That sounds like maybe it's a good plan, right? Now look at this. What I'm doing is I'm just going to pop this in the middle, Joe, and then close this down over it. Can you see? I've been trying to do it and stick them a bit at a time so that you could see it easier on the camera, but now I'm now up to demo 3, so I'm now showing you all my kind of techniques and tricks to get it perfect, okay? So that is, and we're going to fold them inwards. Now, what some people like to do is stick this flat on one side if you wanted. So if you wanted to do that, all you would do, it's going to be hard to get my tape pen in. I can get a few little bits in, right? So you could just tape one side though, so that you can then stick this down flat on one side. So if you find that easier, then this folds down a little bit easier. And you see, so I've just stuck that flat on one side. So what I like to do is pop the first piece in, right? Then with the second piece, I've stuck that together, but I'm going to connect these two together here. So again, tape on this top bit here, Joe. Just line them up perfectly next to each other like this. Get them lined up and then just open that out so it goes perfectly flat, all right? And then this is when you're going to decide how tight to pull this. Now it tells you to pull it to 2.5 centimetres. So I think that's probably 2.5 centimetres unstretched, right? What I like to do is pop it through the little bit of a hole here, right? And pull it tight. Now, this is when I was just showing you, right? If you were to have it like this, look what sort of a spring you get, right? That's all right, right?
That's
If I was to loosen it a little bit, now it's like, oh, that's a bit rubbish, right? Ooh, right? Whereas if I stretch it really tight and pull this tight here, oh, that's a bit tight. And then we put that down there, right? Are you ready for this one? Yes.
Awesome.
That is the kind of springiness that we want, okay? So you want them quite tight, and what you'll find is it's no point me telling you to do it to exactly this size. You've got to just have a little bit of a play with it.
And I guess depending on the elastic band that you're using, it might need a more stretching or a little bit less stretching, depending on what type it is, I guess.
Yeah. Now I've just done that, and can you see I've done it looser first, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's not quite as stretchy as I want. So all you do is pull this a little bit tighter, tie another knot in, a little bit further down. So can you see, so that it's just a little bit, so can you see, whereas I had one knot, I've put a knot a little bit further along. So now it becomes a bit tighter again. Can you see? So we're just tightening it up by adding extra knots in there. Once you're happy, just cut off the excess, don't need the extra piece here. And then we're going to go along, so plenty of tape on these edges. And I can't stress enough, Joe, you need to get the tape right to the end, and you want plenty of it on, because you don't want this kind of coming apart, right? So here we go. Once we've got that, I'm going to fold these in. In fact, let's do this. Let's fold them in like this. And then we can fold this whole piece flat down. Fold you in there. On the next piece. I feel like it's all silence while I get this all ready, Joe. All right?
It really is. I'm watching with bated breath. Right. What does that even mean?
I don't know, but I say it quite a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. We'll find out. Johnny will find out for us.
Right, so we've got that stuck down really, really well. There's the 2 halves of my cube. Really happy with how that's looking. Going to take this, open this up, and then put tape on the bottom part here, and then stick these 2 bits together over top there, right? So there is my cube, and then once we're together we can say, right, how's my spring looking? Pretty good, pretty happy with that spring on that one there. Oh, off and off it goes, right? So once you're happy with your spring, this is what you're going to do, is you're going to get the 3 cubes ready and then do a little bit of decoration. So I'll get my decoration ready, Joe. I've just done some stamping and die cutting, and I've kept it simple. I've just used the birthday set. Do you want to see? So kind of the first one right at the beginning here. I've got that birthday one.
Cecilia says, A Crafter's Companion is the best crafting show I've found. The others are boring after watching this one. That's what she says.
I bet they don't have sound effects like ours, Joe.
No, absolutely not. We found out bated breath just means holding your breath. to bait means apparently to restrain, Sarah.
Ah.
So don't, this is educational craft and non-craft as well, teaching you the glorious English language as well, which is rich coming from me because I barely speak it at the best of times. Lots of you chatting about different questions. Donna's asking what type of cardstock is used for the base of the boxes.
What type of cardstock? So on this one, so I really like, have I got the one under here? Yes. These are absolutely brilliant, Joe. So it's really, really nice quality. Our textured cardstock pads that we do, we do them in a pastels, a bright and a neutrals.
Got those on the show,
That's what I've used. Yes, that's what I've been using for these, Joe.
Awesome. Give you the details for those. Pastels details are on your screen, $13.49, $17.95. 36 sheets in there of the 8x8. You can grab that now, $13.49, $17.95, and you've got a 10% saving on that one, which is also glorious. Jen saying, so glad to hear the team is growing. Joe, Derek and Ben make a fabulous trio. We was all having our pictures taken.
There's going to be mischief,
we are going to be trouble. It's going to happen. We were all having our pictures done for something very special that's coming. I might have had a sneaky peek at them and they look amazing. But we were saying we were like we're kind of like a boy band that maybe were together in like the late 90s, early noughties, and we've sort of got back together a little bit later down the line, but we're not doing like a Big Steps reunion production or a Boy Zone. We're more sort of like A1 or Bewitched, maybe, sort of a little bit lower rent than Steps and Boy Zone.
And all those people in the US watching will be wondering who on earth are all these bands that they're talking about. They're bands from donkeys years ago.
NSYNC, I guess, those kind of bands like that. A1, the Backstreet Boys, all of those kind of things.
I love how you've now talked yourself a bit bigger now, right?
So imagine if they were like not quite as good. That's what it'd be like.
Right, we've got it. Right, okay, so I'm doing another one of those photo cubes, right? So I've done all four sides of the photo. I've just cut a couple of photos. Now, what I like to do is, you can put photos on all four sides if you want, but I haven't. I've just gone on like two opposite sides, and then I've got the hooray and the decoration or whatever on the other two sides. And I've done that with 3 boxes, okay? So I've got one with the kids on, and then I've got another one with Simon and the boys on there. Then I've got another one with Matt and our Oliver when we were at camping the other day, and our little Gracie. So when you get them, we've got our 4 cubes. I can test them all for their poppability. Happy with how they've all come together, and then we just need to make the box to put them all in, Joe.
Awesome. A lot of questions still coming in. I was wondering, what size rubber band do you need? I guess it's not important, Sarah?
It's not, because you're going to cut it down.
Okay.
So can you see, I've used these ones here. They're quite strong, and I found for some reason the coloured ones were a little bit more, they felt a little bit thicker. So can you see how thick they were? But it's not like you have to use a certain elastic band. You just want to sometimes you get really thin ones and you pull them so tight they just break. You don't want those ones. You want ones that are going to stay really strong. Because what you want to do is you want to make the box, know the mechanism is set and strong, and then it's not going to alter, as it gets played with over and over and over again. Like this one that I had before. I mean, we made this for Father's Day. So how long is it now since Father's Day? 2-3 months?
Oh,
and then look, it's been opened and better opened and better opened, and still pops absolutely brilliantly. And some of these have been really gone for. Can you see I've done like varying lengths of pop on all of them, just so that I could show everybody the kind of difference. There's a big pop. There's the littlest pop one. So can you see the difference between how tight you pull your elastic bands? So it was like a present for Simon crossed with an experiment, crossed with that's the one that I showed you how to make in the video, so that I could try and explain something to people as we were going along. But I did all these dad cubes. So look, we've got D, A, D. So we had Dad, and then Happy Father's Day.
Oh, absolutely adorable. They really are. Christine says, will the numbers be in the HSN auto ship, is what Christine would like to know.
Yes, they will, Christine. If you're in the auto ship programme, they are on their way to you.
Awesome. Teresa says, can you use the acetate? Can you use acetate and make clear boxes for the confetti to pop out of?
Right,
so like the actual, like the outside bit.
The outside box?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, absolutely no reason why not at all.
How
in fact, we can have a go at that if you want. I think I might have some under here.
Yes, please. I'd love that. Cindy Sue says, what size and type of envelope would be best for the boxes? I'm guessing you'd make an envelope box, Sarah?
I would definitely make an envelope box. I think that's a really good idea, because these are perfect, less than an inch deep. So I would make an inch envelope box. So I would do a 5x3 that's an inch deep, and it'll make the perfect little umbrella box for it.
Fabulous. Deanne is saying, I was thinking the new presenters are like a guy's version of Charlie's Angels.
Oh,
Charlie's, I don't know. Sarah's something. Come up with
Sarah's Devils.
Not quite that bad. Come up. What's a suggestion? Maybe we need a name for us collectively, the three of us. Sarah. I'm thinking definitely Sarah's something.
Oh, sounds ominous, doesn't it, when you say it like that?
Definitely
sounds ominous.
We will see.
Right, should we have a go? Should we make that inner box first?
Yes, please.
Now, you must, I've decided, get the kit that has the box in. So, whereas you can go for, and I'll show you them again, if you go for just this set here, which has the worker die in, which I appear to have temporarily put somewhere underneath all of my rubbish. Yeah, there it is, all the way over here. Oh, you're getting the dodgy, the hair needs doing again, Joe, so you're getting the dodgy root shot, right? That is the set that has the worker die and everything in, okay? That comes with, and look, I'm avoiding putting my head in the shot now. That comes with the templates. Now, you can draw around the templates and then score all the lines and whatnot, or you can get the extra set that we do, and the extra set has all of these in. So it has the 2 outer box templates, and it's only £9 or $14 more because of the deal that we've got on today. So you're saving $10, well, £10.98, $10.98
awesome
on that one, right? So if you do that, all you do is you would cut this one here out. So I'll cut this out, and then I will show you how we can do an acetate wraparound. So we can do a plain box for the inside, and then we can do the acetate for the wrap around the outside.
Awesome. Now, loads more exciting stuff coming, not just today here on Crafter TV. Of course, myself and Sara are going to be joined by Baz Furnell in the Colour Me Happy show in about an hour and 15 minutes time. Got to make sure you join us all for that. It's going to be a fabulous show. But then tomorrow as well, 2 great shows coming your way tomorrow. One of them is going to be the Craft House. It's Double Debbie Day tomorrow, and it's Debbie's favourite show of the week is the Craft House. So it's going to be awesome, Sarah.
She gets to do loads of the Craft Houses.
She loves them, that's why.
So like it's a favourite show of the week. So I wonder who she's got on tomorrow.
We're going to have Linda from London on the show. Now, that's going to be a tongue twister for me. I can see it already.
Linda from London.
Linda from London.
Linda from London, right. So, and what have you got tomorrow then, Joe? What's on the Craft House?
We have got Butterfly Alphabet on the show. We might have some edibles on the show. We might have some double-sided box dies as well. I mean, it's a jam-packed day tomorrow here on Crafter TV. There's a masterclass as well in the morning too, which is Christmas border dies. Now, there's not as many of them as we would like. We're having a bit of a conflab in the office earlier about what we're going to do when they sell out. Diana over on Facebook says, can you make the cubes with the acetate and the confetti inside the cube?
Can you make the cube? Ooh. Oh, right. Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Well, yes. Well, I was going to make the box with the acetate.
Yes, no, absolutely.
I can do that. Oh, no, that's as well. That's a separate one.
Just separate question, yeah. So
right.
Could you make the? I guess you'd put the. Yeah.
I was getting really disappointed. I was thinking, I've understood it wrong. But
no.
Yes, you can absolutely. The only thing is, you'll see. The problem is, if you put the confetti inside the cube, you'll see the mechanism. And I think what's magic about these is that you can't see how they work. So if you were to make it out of acetate, you'd see the worker inside, which to me then is not quite as exciting.
I agree.
So
I think it shatters the illusion a little bit.
That's my 2 penneth worth in there.
Melissa says we should be called Sarah's Purple People.
Sarah's Purple People.
Sarah's Purple People. That sounds a little bit culty, I think, but Nandia says she thinks she's going to go for another one of the main dies so she can do 2 at the same time.
2 at the same time. Do you know, Nandia, that is not a bad shout.
Yeah, Nandia is really invested, clearly. She's seen it, she's used it, she's tried it, she absolutely loves it. Just on that note as well, the big collection is far and away much more popular than just the 2 dies individually. 40% of the big collection is now sold out and gone, and that is a massive Crafters Companion site-wide stock that we're talking about as well. It's exceptionally busy, and it'll only get busier after the show too. So if you decided that you want it, now's a great time whilst it's in stock. How about, Sue Hood says, Sarah's Sparkles?
Oh, Sarah's Sparkles. Nice.
I like it. I think, yeah, maybe something a little bit more, something like between Sparkles and Devils. I feel the mischief levels maybe like in the middle there, somewhere, I would say.
Right, Joe, just so you know what I'm doing, by the way, I'm using one of the scoreboards and just lining up. I can see where the little markings have been made. So it gives you the like little notch at the top and bottom, but then you need to finish the scoring. Can you see? So I finish all the scoring on there. And the best tool to do that with is the really pointy edge. So if you're ever doing scoring with acetate, the really pointy edge is a brilliant one to do this with, and you get like a really nice kind of crisp finish to it.
Awesome. And it would be construction acetate you'd want to use. I'm guessing you wouldn't use the heat-resistant one.
No, definitely not. I was just checking. I had one sheet of construction acetate under the desk here. The rest was all heat-resistant, but you definitely want something really nice and thick. And also,
I think the Hunky Dory one's in stock on the website now, so you should be able to grab that if you want it.
I believe it is. And then also, if you're doing acetate, use your red liner tape. So use your red liner, either a piece of thick, or as I've seen Craig has only left me the little thin skinny one. I'm going to put two layers of this on here, Joe.
Has he been in your red liner stash?
He has been in my little stash of red liner tape. He's always at the red liner tape and the foam pads.
Is he?
He's an absolute tinker.
What is he like?
Yeah.
Very, very busy for that big collection, as I said. Remember that. A lot of people going for that rose gold paper pad as well is busy. We don't have anywhere near as many of those as we would like. It is very busy on that. Oh, this paper pad is just truly gorgeous, isn't it, Sara?
Oh, yes. And this is the last of the stock that we've got. So if you're after it or you've been wanting one, the 12x12s have all gone. That's all we've got left of the 6x6s, what we've got on today's show.
Yeah, and it's absolutely blooming gorgeous. $8.99 or $11.69 if you want to get hold of that one. Right there. Loads of shows all over the weekend. As Sara was saying, Jan's back on Sunday with Derek for Second Chance Sunday. You're going to be doing Ben's first show with him as well, aren't you, on Monday?
Oh, so yes. Well, someone had to make sure he knew the lay of the land, and, you know, he was going to not get up to any mischief and want him to start off on the right foot.
Absolutely. You've got a couple of days with Ben, Monday, Tuesday, so that'll be exciting. Make sure you join Ben for his first shows. I've just shared as well Ben's Facebook page on my Crafters Companion page as well. So if you can't find it, pop yourself over to mine, and I've shared it there. So make sure you enter his giveaway. How many likes is he up to now?
Oh, it was, last I checked,
362.
Oh, come on, we need to get him to 500 before the end of the show.
We need to get 138 likes for Ben before
the end of the show.
The end of this hour, in 10 minutes. So do your best. You've not liked his page yet, go find it. Ben Mosby Crafters Companion. You can find it through mine as well. Joe Rembrandt's Crafters Companion too.
Right, is this what you meant by the acetate? So you can see what it is. Looks really good, but then actually when you open it...
Oh, I think that's genius.
Yes, genius. Now, just need some confetti, but don't worry, because I've got the confetti. Yes, I've got my confetti ready die cut. So I'm going to put it, I mean, it would kind of spoil the surprise because you'd be able to see the confetti. However, I think we need to have a moment of that again, Joe. So I'm going to pop those in. I'm going to pop in look, I'm so organised. I've got it all in my little, there we go. So you can cover all that over. You just put it just with the wrap around it like that. Once you've got everything in one place, are you ready? I'm going to move my cup of tea. Hang on, I'm going to move my cup of tea right over here so I don't get...
You're going to end up with confetti otherwise.
Are we ready? Are we steady? Right? Ooh. And then...
Oh, yes!
I love it. Do you know, they're really fun to make, but they are even more fun to play with. Even more fun to play with.
They really are. Let me show you as well over here how fabulous they are when you pop these out, which I think is brilliant. So as you pop these out, let me pop them back. Put these out. I just think they're amazing the way they all pop out. And again, you can really choose how you decorate these as well. Imagine doing a proposal with them.
Oh, Joe.
That could be a great way to go, couldn't it? When is it that women propose to men? Is it one? It's one
leap years.
So you've got a while to wait. You've got 3.5 years to wait. We had a leap year this year. Gives you plenty of time to make one though. That's what I will say. And also we do have gentlemen crafters, of course, watching us as well. So gentlemen crafters. Or do you know what? Do you need to wait for a leap year now, or do we live in times there? I think.
No. Come on, it's 2020.
It's 2020. I think the girls can propose to the guys anytime. So there's loads of different ways of doing it. I love all the different ways that they've been made up as well. And again, you can see with the cube elements how much fun it is. Now, the great thing is about going for the full collection is what it does is it gives you the most amount of options when it comes to decorating this. So you've got things like Happy Birthday here as well. Oh, I love this one. You've got Birthday Mail and Hooray on here too. And think also about how you stamp these up, the different colour combinations that you use. I love it when people use 2 different colour cardstocks to put the cubes together. I think that looks really cool. And play around. You can, of course, use things like glitter cards, your mirror cards, your matte mirror cards. All of that will work with these boxes as well. Donna saying, hi Sarah and Joe, I've just got a new TV and I downloaded YouTube and now you two are 42 inches instead of 15.
Oh, do you know what we need? We need a good telfie.
We do.
We need a good telfie. I think we look really good. We have a 75-inch screen at home, and I think we look really good on the 75-inch screen. Joe, can I just say our camera works exceptional, and our 4K output, we look awesome in high definition.
Awesome.
I've been checking.
Right, we've just got a new TV at the Purple Palace, and we got YouTube there now, so you can watch the shows back, of course, at any point as well on the 55-inch TV if you want to. So we'll have to watch them back and have a look. That'll give Ben something to do next week when he's here on his own and missing me. Shari saying, I have these dies, they are so fun to make. And also Fran as well, so she's figured out how to get us on the big TV. So she can see what Sara is actually doing, which is awesome. It is very busy as we come towards the end of this show. Wendy saying, I would put the confetti under the top one with the clear box so that they can't see the confetti. They won't know it's coming. I like your thinking there, Wendy. Another great way of using it. Very busy on this collection. It's also really busy on those storage folders. So have you got one to hand over there?
It's because we're all being organised. So you see, you're going to keep them all on the. You're going to keep them all on your shelf. You're going to put the name in them where it says what it is. This can be your, your pop-up confetti boxes, so that when you get them, everything's organised. You get it unzipped. Actually, I quite like the idea that you could keep like all your elastic bands and everything in here. It's quite a good idea, isn't it? But then look what I've done with mine. I've kept the packaging. So I've got the birthday set, and it's really important to have these because you might look and say, oh, I've got dies and stamps, but are your dies and stamps going to work on that little square, right? So the cubes are exactly 2 inches square. So are your dies and stamps all set to work on that size? Because we found when we did our research that there was not a lot out there. So we did loads of the dies and stamps to all work together. So you've got the birthday set. This is my favourite set here, which is called Milestone Celebrations. And I just love the idea that not only are you doing like the decorations to go on the side, but then you've also got all of these little tiny, can you see? These are like 100th, 30th, 21st, 18th, 90th, 70th. So you've got all the numbers so that you can do individual confetti to go inside your box.
How many layers of tissue do you think you cut at a time with those dies?
Oh, at least easy 10.
Okay, cool. So it wouldn't take you long to get it all cut out?
No, not at all. And then look, you've got all of the numbers. And then you've got basically 2 different fonts on the numbers and then all of the extra pieces that go with it. So that one's an absolute must. And if you just want to go for a couple of these, like the details are on the bottom of your screen. There it is. Let's see if I can get back down. I'm almost there. There we go. This is all a bit new to me, this touching the screen like this, right? So if you want to go for that, if you spend £40 or $40, you'll get an extra 15% off if you're just going for a couple. So they're just to say, it's brilliant. That's got your little bubble and your triangle confetti. It's got things like your nested stars in the right size to fit on your cubes. Look, there's your cube. You see how well it would fit on there. All the extra pieces as well. Then we've got your congratulations. So again, it's got things this time like the baby bottle and the balloons and all those accessory pieces. But can you see, you've got mini houses, mini champagne bottles, mini music notes, mini the word baby to do your confetti with. I mean, for $13.49, you couldn't buy the die set for $13.49, let alone the stamps that go with it, right? Then we've also got the set of love and marriage. So these are your ones like your wedding rings. You've got the nested hearts on here. And then we've got the I love you. And then the marry me, all the extra bits where you've got the outside cut to go with them as well. So if I show you, here's the set of stamps. You might be able to see them a little bit extra there. So I love you, for the new couple, just married, love and kisses, marry me, save the date. So, save the dates, Joe. Save the dates now. That's a good idea, as well as doing your, instead of the invites, you could do these as the save the dates. Your happy anniversary set, I love these. So you've got the cutesy little hearts and also the little leaf petals here as well. Champagne flutes, all this sort of stuff. And then lastly, at the end, we also have just a nice stamp set that is like your enjoy your day surprise, just to say, if you're just wanting to stamp on the sides like I did on one of my projects.
How fabulous is that? And remember, if you're getting the whole collection, you're going to get all of that. A lot of chatter in the comments. So Carlene says in her basement she's got a projector and she manages to watch us 80 inches. And I had thought that was impressive, right? Then Snooze You Lose Your Old Sonia pops up and she's got an 85-inch TV that she watches us on.
Oh, my life. I didn't even know they made TVs that big.
Neither did I.
For home use.
And Andrea says we could be called, I'm not sure about this one, Sara's Mischievous Minions.
Oh, yes, that's what you need to be called. And we'll get you little dungarees and paint you yellow. Yes, Ben likes it apparently.
Ben's into it.
I'm going to get on the phone to Derek, get Derek down with the plan.
Now, I know we are fast running out of time, Sara. A lot of people with these in their baskets. It's going to make such a difference to people's crafting. And it's going to enable them, isn't it, to do something. There's not really much else. I don't know of anything else out there like this on the market. And when you give these to people, they're going to be blown away by them.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I'd done one for Simon for Father's Day. I'd done the one for our Gracie's first birthday. These are the sort of things that are so fun. And just look at every time we've opened one, how excited we've got. Look how excited I've got just making them. That is what you're going to have when you're giving them to someone. Whether you're giving them, making them for friends and family, whether you're doing this as a small business and you're going to make these and sell them professionally, doesn't matter. Whatever it is you're doing with them, they're going to look awesome. Come on, I'm going to open my 3 that I've made in this show. Just one last time so you can see how awesome the pop is. So we did, first of all, we did the ones for the family. So we've got the big pop out. Then we did the lemon one as well. And I've got really awesome poppage on this one as well. And then that last one, I feel like we've totally given the away because I've done the clear thing. It's got really big pop. I mean, come on, they all look awesome. And how cute are these little cubes? They're just, these are the sort of things that you would, if you went to the shops and bought them, obviously you couldn't personalise them with your own photos, but you'd pay £10, £15 for one of these easily. You know, if you are making them to sell, you'll recover the cost of your investment in the dye, which is like a tool, to make them, within 2 or 3 makes? Easily.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's why it's been so busy. Remember, there's a couple of different ways for you to get hold of them. If you want to just sort of dip your toe in, just get the sort of construction element, then you're going to want to go for these 2 dies just here. You're going to want to go for the confetti box and the pop-up confetti cubes. That's going to enable you to make the outer box and then the cubes which go and pop from the inside of the box as well. So that's what gives you those 2 bits. However, far and away, much more popular is everyone that is going for the big collection, because you're going to get those 2 dies in there. Then you get the 6 stamp and die sets which go alongside that as well, which means basically you've got stamp and die for every different kind of occasion that you might want to use these for, to give these for, which is awesome. Right, I was going to say don't go anywhere. Don't wait for a whole hour sitting staring at your TV. Get yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself some lunch, get some breakfast wherever you are, and make sure you get the download ready for the next show. So in the next show, I will be here, Sara will be here with me as well, and Baz Fernell will be here giving us a mandala. It's a Colour Me Happy mandala masterclass. That's what I'm going to call it unofficially. You're going to want to make sure you get all your tri-blend markers out and ready to join us for that as well. So we will see you back here in about an hour. Huge thanks to you guys, massive thanks to Sara as well, and see you back here with Sara and Baz soon.